Good evening, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. We are coming to you live here from Gen Con 2019, bringing you all the board game coverage all week long, and we're closing it out in big style today. That's why we got on our Sunday best. We've got Dan from Intrepid Games. How you doing?
Hey there, how are you doing? I'm good.
We had you on a little bit earlier this week, and you were talking to us about LANDER, but now we're stoked because we finally get to play it. This is our Spotlight stream here, so for our viewers that are just joining us, your Spotlight stream is going to be where we show off games that are just coming out into the biz. Tonight we're showing off LANDER by Intrepid Games, and before we go any further, I'd like to say big thank you to Intrepid Games for sponsoring this stream and all of this week's streams here at Gen Con 2019. So thank you.
Thank you.
So also, we've got another special guest off camera. We've got our Vanna White for the evening, if you will. We've got Sean from Intrepid Games as well.
Hey, guys.
So Sean's going to be kind of GMing it for us, throwing some cards in and helping us out with the setup because we have the limited table space here. So we appreciate your off-camera help.
Thank you.
So Dan, we talked a little bit about what LANDER was, but if our viewers hadn't had a chance to watch that interview that we did before, can you give us just a quick rundown of what kind of game, what the story is for LANDER?
Yeah, so LANDER is a resource management strategy game set on the first planet outside of our solar system. And the idea of the game is that you're going to build resources and develop the board, so you'll have a hand income.
Mm-hmm.
You'll use these to purchase upgrades. You can expand, so we'll explore the planet a bit more as we play. You'll get new crew members, and then you'll train those with different training cards. You can use items, and the view of the game is to complete the most mission stars.
Sounds good. So I know you've been working on this game for quite some time now. About how long?
It's been about 4.5 years since the initial conversation I had with my friend Charles, and from that day up to now, it's been quite the adventure.
And you're finally approaching the finish line. You're getting this onto Kickstarter. We are getting into it. Is the excitement palpable?
Yes.
A lot of buzz at Gen Con from it?
Oh, it's been amazing. We've had pretty much almost everyone that's come to Gen Con say that it's their favorite game of the show.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
To have about 100 people tell you that, it's been quite the show.
And there's a few games here at Gen Con too, so it's not like you didn't have any competition either.
So yeah, it's been kind of mind-blowing. So having worked from about 10 in the morning till about 1 in the morning every day here, this is definitely going to be the one to be very proud of, kind of finishing the week off with.
Very cool. And so one last thing that I wanted to touch on before we get into the rules explanation and gameplay here is that you're doing something a little unique when it comes to seeing if your fans are willing to back your Kickstarter, or if they want to back your Kickstarter after trying the game out. So why don't you talk to us about that briefly?
Yeah, so originally when we decided to commercialize the game, it was observed in the industry that there seems to be lots of games coming in at the $100 mark.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of big games out there, a lot of great games, but with games being like music, it's one of those things whereby will you like it on the word of somebody else?
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And we had this idea of surely people should be able to play games before they spend the hard-earned money. And from that perspective, we came up to this idea of, well, why is it that that's not happening?
Mm-hmm.
So we had a look, and manufacturers have a minimum order quantity.
Right.
A lot of them 500 units or 1,000 units.
It adds up really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually flew out to China to meet several manufacturers and just discuss the issue with them. And we found a manufacturer called Gameland, who are based just outside of Shanghai.
Mm-hmm.
And from them, we had this long conversation, and we figured out a way that we could do it. And so, can we order like 150 copies?
Mm-hmm.
So over the 2.5 years since that moment, we very recently have got these 150 copies and contacted 130 board game.
Got to keep a few in reserve.
Yes. Board game cafes and stores
Mm-hmm.
all around the world, and we have what we call our Play Before You Pledge world map. So in 1 week, there will be copies literally all over the English-speaking parts of the world. So we have Australia, Singapore, the Middle East, all over Europe, and North America, and including Canada.
Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming then that the game is going to be international friendly then for fulfillment when it goes onto Kickstarter.
Yes, it will be.
Gotcha.
And from this point, we're now encouraging you to back your local game store and go in and play LANDER before you pledge.
Very cool. All right, so let's just jump into things right now, and high level. Teach me how to play.
Okay, so we will go into the backstory of the game first.
Okay,
So I'll
cool.
do a bit of a detail, and then that will bring us on to the planet that we've landed on.
Sounds good.
Okay?
All right,
You ready, Josh?
I'm ready.
Okay, you ready, Matt?
I was born ready.
Wow, nice. Okay, 3, 2, 1, lander.
Oh, is that the box art? That was
No.
No. Oh, okay.
So, the year is 2092, and between now and then, the world has destabilized due to climate change. There's been wars, corporations are more powerful than governments, and the 6 largest corporations have come together because we found the first planet outside of our solar system capable of sustaining human life with water on its surface. From this point, the corporations sell to the public this dream of getting to this new world, this new hope. It's going to be the solution to humanity's problems. But behind closed doors, they scheme to carve up the resource potential of this new world and kind of set their own interests in staking claim. So they come together, they fund this spaceship called the Intrepid, and it contains 5,000 pioneers who are going to travel to this new world called Chimus 2. On the front of the Intrepid is a forward landing craft, and it has a crew of 60 crew members, all who are divided into science, operations, and engineering staff.
Okay.
And their mission is to set up the first colony base on the planet, ready to prepare for the arrival of the main colony ship.
Okay. So getting everything ready for when the regular citizens come.
Yep. As the lander comes into the planet's atmosphere, however, it goes through a lightning storm,
Good things happen, right?
knocks it off course, comes in too fast, crash lands.
Oh no.
Half the crew die. So in the game, we simulate this by half the crew dying, and I'll come back to that in a moment. But this is where...
And it's not working there. Cool.
Oh.
So if
This is where your story begins.
all right.
So within the box art, you'll actually start the game looking at the crashed lander, and this is represented on the colony tile here.
All right. So this is kind of your overhead satellite view then.
Yes.
of-
So you
of
can
the
see
terrain.
the lander in the middle. You can see the colony base, and we've landed by this large pool with a waterfall.
And so the box art, which unfortunately didn't work there, it's kind of that. It's a beautiful picture, but it's kind of bleak in the fact that it's that forward lander completely crashed into the surface there, with that mountainous terrain in the background and everything.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Luckily, we are by water, right?
Yes, we do. We did land by water.
Oh, thank
so
God.
Not into the water.
we're
Not
all
into
good.
the water.
Not into the water.
We didn't pollute our first water source.
No, but I mean, we're humans. Give us a few days. Now, Lander comes in 3 different play styles, and we focused a lot from our first experience at the UK Games Expo in June 2017. And with what we did was we came to the UKGE and had this 50 minutes per player game, and very naively sat down and went, "Hey guys, do you want to play our game?" And people were like, "No, we're at an expo. We've not got all that time to burn."
Yeah.
So on the fly, we had to come up with this quick version.
Okay.
And we analyzed a lot of different data, spoke to a lot of different people, and they said, game time is why we play a game.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll choose one over another. And to us, with this being our first board game, this was new information. So from this perspective, we actually focused making the game into 3 distinct play styles. So how you can play Lander is the basic simulation, which is 20 minutes per player. You can play the early arrival, which is 30 minutes per player, and we add in a few more things. But what you're going to play with us today is the full Lander experience, which is 50 minutes per player.
So we're going in hard now.
Yes, we
I
are.
like it.
And what we've actually done is we've made these little setup booklets.
Ooh.
If you want to flick through it slightly.
All right. So we've got. Make sure I don't bend it up too much there.
And what this will do is actually just get you into playing the game right from when you open the box. So I'm going to step you through as we go through together now.
So a little bit of your quick reference guide, but booklet forms. Quick reference booklet.
Yeah. So we're going to start with choosing corporation.
Okay.
We've already done this off camera. So Matt's going to play with Aspire, or we like to call them Spire. I'm going to play Cellulife, and Josh here is going to play Transfusion.
So, is there like any backstory to these companies themselves too? How did you come up with the names for these?
So from the a long time ago, we decided that we wanted to have the corporations representing different industries.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted something in the kind of pharmaceutical sector was one
Right.
of the first ones that we had.
Get the pill logo.
So
and-
Cellulife.
yeah.
We then thought which would be the big industries of the future, and we thought that maybe Uber might amalgamate with a fusion company. In the future, will achieve fusion power.
Okay.
So electric cars all running, and so on and so forth.
Fusion powered
So-
electric driver cars.
So transport and fusion power, transfusion.
There you go.
And then we thought maybe the Amazon of the future, this sort of big luxury potential item,
Mhm.
would become the luxury company. So Aspire,
Well, you gave me the right one then.
greatness awaits. And we've written on our website, if you go onto the landerthegame.com website and click on Universe, you can read a bit more about each of the corporations.
Oh, that's cool.
as-
So you've got lore set up there for people to
Yeah.
deep dive into that.
We've
as well.
actually written a whole backstory to the planet that you land on, which should be valid by NASA standards, even though it's completely fictitious. And there's a whole backstory, so you can read a very detailed version of the story that I gave as the overview on the website as well.
Very cool.
None of it relevant to gameplay, but really enables you to really
it adds
get
a
it,
depth and richness.
get
to
into
it,
the
though.
game, definitely. Now, with these corporations, in the planned arrival, we're all playing the same.
Mhm.
We, World Exclusive, are going to be releasing the expansion to the game, where in the fullness of time, when this comes out,
Mhm.
all of the corporations play completely differently. So all of the payment mats and structures, and the corporation has its unique corporate ability as well.
Gotcha.
So all of that's coming out with the 5 to 6 player expansion, either on the Kickstarter or shortly thereafter, depending on our ability to get that done in time.
Very cool.
So for this game, the planned arrival, we're going to begin, and I'm going to start walking through this setup booklet.
Sure.
So we've chosen our corporation, and now we're going to do our official choosing of the turn order.
Okay.
So here we can take our timer. If you can each take a piece
Mm-hmm.
in your hand, give it a good shuffle. Closest to the timer is player 1.
Oh, that's Josh.
Josh,
He's good at Dex games.
Yep.
colony
It's
governor.
the whole Dex game, right? I'm gonna master
Josh is
it.
going to be the colony
He
governor.
is the colony governor.
Yeah.
That this spells doom for our colony.
So, Josh, you are the colony governor. Now, in the interest of fairness amongst the corporations, colony governance was determined to transfer between corporations each year.
Okay.
So, Mr. Colony Governor will transfer over here in round year 2 and so on.
So I'll rewrite the rules.
Now that we've done this, we're going to place the hex in the center of our playing space.
Mhm.
And now we're going to set up our sectors.
Okay.
So from here, we have the sector trays which come out of the box, and these are designed to kind of get you into the gameplay straight away. So how you build the board is you just take these tiles, and these are designated into food in green, energy in blue, and titanium in grey.
And for our colorblind friends like Josh down on the end there, I see you've got unique symbology there. You've got the wheat for the food, you've got the lightning bolt for the energy, and you've got the like stacked rods for the titanium there.
Exactly correct.
And I'm digging the interlocking board. I am I know I mentioned this in our other stream, but I am quite the clumsy person sometimes, and I have a tendency to knock the board if I'm not paying attention.
So this has been about 2 hours of, 2 years of work. which
2
wish it
hours
was
of
only 2
work.
hours.
2 hours of work.
to be able to get this design like this.
Mm-hmm.
So my very good friend Charles, who I started the game with, we had a discussion about how when we started, we just started with pieces of paper to represent the triangles.
Mhm.
And from a number of games whereby you have tile placement, if you touch the board, they go
All over the place. Game ruined.
And in discussion with this, Charles had this great idea to 3D print the tiles.
Mhm.
And from this point, there was a little bit of a design element, and he came up with this idea, well, how about we kind of make them interlock?
Mm-hmm.
And from here, that idea has gone on through subsequent iterations up to where you see today. Now, this is the what we're calling the 99% prototype of
Right.
LANDER, and that's what's gone around the world. So this is the actual final design that you'll play with.
Okay.
And these are stickers that have been placed into the
The
relevant
center of all of
tiles.
this.
Okay. So now that we've done the sector setup, we have the table setup. Now, this is where you bring everything else out of the box and shuffle.
Gotcha.
We've done that to save some time.
Because of our lovely assistant, Sean, over there. Thank you, Sean.
No problem.
And now we have the accolade roster. Now, I know it's not often great to reference other games, but Catan has been a huge influence on LANDER. And if you've played Catan before, then you'll see a lot of the elements in Catan kind of coalescing in here with other game elements as well. The longest road in Catan, we have what we call accolades. And these accolades are divided into sets.
Okay.
So there is a set of 3. Do you want to just pop those?
Sure thing.
down
I'm
there?
going to ignore the green one there because that's not
Okay.
going to look too great. But we've got the
So
science.
science and engineering
And then, well, I'll show the green one briefly, but
And there is
it's operations.
an operations.
But it's green. It's not see-through.
Okay. Then we are going to randomly draw one from this set, which we'll get Sean to do. And then we now have a different set. So these reward crew development.
Okay.
These reward mission.
All right. So
Completion.
This is construction guru, logistics planner, and research specialist.
And these reward the board play.
All right. So then these are going to be additional scoring implements used
Yes.
during the game, and that's randomized at the beginning each time.
Correct.
And it's going to add a little bit of variability to your gameplay then. So expansion master, we've got the upgrade expert, and we've got the colony connector.
So from this point, our focus is going. Our side focus is going to be here with these accolades.
Okay.
So we have split these up, and we're going to flip them face up.
All right.
So that you can see them at home. We're going to be playing with upgrade expert.
All right.
So the first player to achieve 2 upgrades anywhere on the planet will get a bonus 2 stars.
Okay.
And the way that this works is that let's say that you get this map with the first 2 upgrades, and then Josh, you get 3 upgrades. You will steal the 2 stars. Let's say that
Okay.
there's a card which then destroys an upgrade. You keep the accolade. It's a watermark. So it rewards the highest ever achievement and doesn't go down again.
Oh,
So
okay.
for you to eclipse, even though he had 2 at the time,
You have
you'd
to
still have
beat
to
the
get
best.
4.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, and this we have the upgrade expert, research specialist. So the most research mission stars, the first player to achieve 2 stars worth of research missions, and we have the engineering honors, which is the first player to achieve 10 engineering across their crew.
Okay.
So among all of the different crew members, you need to hit that number. As soon as you get 10, you achieve it, and then it's the same idea. You have to get higher than to
You have
keep
to
it.
eclipse that highest ever
Yeah.
value.
So you know who owns it, but it's not officially awarded until the end of the game when the game is finished.
Gotcha.
Now that we've done the accolades, we have the mission roster. Now, in this version of the game, we draw 2 silver missions. So these will be placed here, I think.
You want me to show them up close and personal over here first?
Yeah.
All right. So,
And 1 gold mission.
so explain to me the difference and what we're going to be seeing here with these silver missions and gold missions.
Now, the silver missions reward board play.
Okay.
There is no crew requirement to complete them. And on the silver mission, you'll see special criteria requires at least 2 food sectors.
Okay.
You will then pay 3 food and 1 titanium.
Oh, and that's the symbols on the bottom. Oh, that's why it looks weird. So these are green down here. They're just a little see-through, so it looks like, purple.
Okay. And from there, you then earn that 1 star. It cannot be stolen from you, and you'll be in a situation whereby your 1 star ahead of all of the other players.
And then stars being the endgame
End
victory
game.
points there.
And the win criteria for the planned arrival is the most stars of missions in 5 years of colonization.
Okay. What's a typical average good score?
Sean and I usually achieve around 20 stars of missions in 5 years.
All right, but because you're the game creator here, I shouldn't be expected to hold to that benchmark, is what you're saying.
We'll see.
Stranger things have happened.
All right, so then we've got another construction mission here. So this is Cramped Kitchen, so we get to build a new, larger kitchen to improve. Requires at least 1 upgrade, and it's going to require 2 energy and 2 titanium for us to do that.
And then we have a 3-star, which is the harsh weather,
That's a lot of resources.
and that requires at least 1 level 3 food sector
Okay.
and requires 8 resources to complete.
5 food, 2 titanium, 1 energy.
Now, just for you watching at home, there are also logistics missions in the game,
Okay.
and what you'll see is that we have the rugged terrain mission, and it says required among your crew to complete.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is key iconography. That means that you don't necessarily have to spend your time getting it exact. So it says innovative, resourceful, 4 engineering, and 8 operations, which is why it's gone see-through.
Oh, yeah, it's green.
And with that, you play 1 energy and 5 food.
Mm-hmm.
So these missions are reasonably easy to complete. The next mission,
It's a research mission.
and that icon bar has changed to say required on 1 crew member to complete.
Oh, okay.
Now, this is the key difference between these missions. The construction requires no skill. You just pay the money, do the thing, and you get so many upgrades, and then you can pay the money for the mission.
Okay.
For logistics, you start to have to develop your crew in certain ways and try and look for specific training and traits. The research mission, you have to develop a crew member in a very specific way. So to have 7 science on 1 crew member, diplomatic and fanatical.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll come to this in a moment when we get to the crew.
Okay.
So the missions that we're going to play with are randomly organized.
Mm-hmm.
And in this game specifically, the AI, which is guiding the colony base and guiding us because we've crashed, it's telling us what we need to do to kind of address the issues that we've got, is saying that we need a lot of board development. But we also get a private mission. So you now have the ability to choose whether you want to target the easy missions, which are the 1 and 2 star, but they are expensive. So we saw here that this was 4 resources for 1 star.
Yeah.
That research mission was 6 resources for 4 stars.
Okay, so it's a a little harder to get there in total, but it's easier per point.
Yes,
Gotcha.
exactly. So easy missions, silver. More difficult missions, gold. The more resource efficient missions are the harder missions.
Mhm.
Now, starting with the colony governor, Mr. Governor.
I will go for the
I
gold.
100% knew he was going to do that. I'm going to be conservative. I'll take a silver mission.
Because you don't think you do it.
No, I have 0 faith in myself.
Now, this is a side focus. So we are competitively racing to achieve these missions, and we have these as our
Do those
private
refresh at all, or
focus.
those are just limited?
When a mission is completed, and this is the key variant in this version of the
Yeah.
game, you, the mission completer, get to choose whether you replace it with a gold or a silver.
Okay.
And what this means is that if you're in the lead, you might replace it with rubbish, cheap missions
Mhm.
to lock the board.
Oh, okay.
There are all sorts of strategies that you might implement the more times you've played.
Okay.
So now that we have our private missions, we have our crew. So you can see our large crew here. And we have the event deck. So we're going to set up the crew and the events. So let's have a look at some of the crew in Lander.
All right. So
So
this.
this is
maybe not a
operations, so it's another green one.
Well, she's not green though, so it's okay.
And this is Delara Terzi. She is operations 3. She has character traits of diplomatic and fanatical.
Okay.
We have here Abel.
Abel looks like a nice guy.
And he's fanatical and resourceful. And here we have Khalifa. And he happens to be fanatical and strategic, rather interestingly.
We've got a lot of fanatics here.
We do right now. Now, there are 6 character traits in LANDER. And these are diplomatic, fanatical, innovative, resilient, resourceful, and strategic.
Okay.
So these 6 character traits we'll see on our different crew members.
We'll see all different permutations.
And we see all the different permutations. And from this point, these will help us achieve some of these research missions.
Okay.
Now, to simulate the crash in the game, we take this fairly chunky deck of crew, and they all have their own unique leadership ability at the bottom.
So everyone's got a unique ability then.
So this is a completely unique bunch of people coming to colonize this planet.
And unfortunately, I think half those people are in for a very bad fate.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the survivor pile. All of those crew members died.
Back in the box they go.
They were brave souls.
They were
on this journey here.
So now that we have this achieved, we also have our events, whereby within the within the planned arrival, we have this large event deck, and we will randomly shuffle the events.
And this is every round we're going to be drawing a new event? Or?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So each of us are going to draw an event.
Oh, each of us draws an event?
Each of it in this version.
Oh, okay.
So we see just how good or bad landing on this planet is going to be to us. So here,
It's going to be wonderful.
well, yeah, it is going to be wonderful.
Sunshine and rainbows and unicorns.
Acid
I mean,
rain.
it's such a lovely game. So 5 of these per player.
Okay.
And we'll come on to showing those when we actually draw them.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you.
Now that we've got our stasis deck and our event deck set up, we can deal with the starting crew.
Okay.
So starting with the colony governor, you get a crew member, and what you're going to do is look at your crew members in private, and you'll be in a situation whereby you're going to place one of them as your leader. The other one is going to go into your crew slot. I'll just give you a moment to read the card. Now, the only thing that you care about is the text on the bottom of the card, and that is your leadership ability. When they are in slot 1, your leader slot, the leadership ability is active. When they are in slot 2, they're just a crew member. The text is not active.
So there's a numerical value in the upper right-hand corner of these cards as well. What does that signify?
So that is their class level. So you have their class of operations, engineering, and science, and a starting value of either 3, 4, or 5 per crew member.
Okay.
So I'm going to place my crew member face down in my leader slot.
So my thoughts about upgrades, what's normally needed to do an upgrade?
So if we look at a payment map to answer that question, if you pop that
Sure
there,
thing.
you can see that we have the different payment structures in the game. So an upgrade is 2 titanium and 2 energy.
Okay.
To do an expansion is 2 food and 2 titanium, and to acquire a crew member is 2 energy and 2 food.
All right, so I think I'm going to make her my leader, and she's going to be my crew.
Okay.
All right. And so I'm just looking at this really quickly right now.
I still have all the nerds on my team.
I mean,
It's all engineering.
oh, gee, I got all the
Spoiler
science.
alert.
Spoiler alert.
I got all the science guys.
Ooh,
Oh, you're
bunch of
just a
specialists on this planet.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we know who our starting crew is and we've chosen our leader, we're going to start claiming our sectors.
Okay.
And we have a snake draw here.
Okay.
So Josh is going to draw first, and then yourself, Matt. I'm going to claim 2, then yourself, Josh 2, you and me. We're each going to have 3 sectors on this planet.
Okay.
Now let me just talk about how this works. The first thing I'm going to describe is what we call the rule of adjacency. And when you own a sector, then from this position, do you want to do that on that with
Um,
another tile?
Yeah, we can pass them over.
If you've got a titanium or energy. So not a food.
Yeah, I'm looking for a better one here. There we go. That's a better one.
So when you stake claim to a sector here on the planet,
Mm-hmm.
you can maybe pop it down on the surface
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, you just drop it down.
So when you stake claim to a sector on the planet, what you can see on the screen here is that you will always play your piece at the 12 o'clock location to that sticker.
Okay.
So on the screen we can see that we've claimed a 125 energy sector.
Mm-hmm.
Now, on the table here, what you can see is that they're all oriented in different orientations. That doesn't matter.
Okay.
When you claim an upgrade, you'll upgrade this to the second level, and this will be a level 2 energy sector.
Oh, okay.
Now this pays you 2 energy. It's really important to note that it pays you the value that's next to the structure that's on it. It's not cumulative.
Gotcha.
When you pay your upgrades again, this would then be a level 3 energy sector and would pay you 5 energy.
Okay.
Okay. Now we have the rule of adjacency, whereby when you play a piece on a tile here, when you are in the game, when you do the expand option, you can only claim adjacent. The long edge of a tile is how you claim the adjacency.
Okay.
So within here, this is adjacent to this.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so Sean's popping this on here to show the adjacency.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Sean, can you just orientate that energy tile just so that it indicates that it doesn't have to be physically next to the tile?
Yep. I'm just gonna throw down another energy here.
I mean, you've got the 115 physically in the same orientation.
Yeah.
So the long edge here is defining that that is adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
The piece doesn't have to be next to the other piece.
Okay.
The whole sector is owned, and the long edge is adjacent.
Okay.
This tile next to it is adjacent on the long edge as well. So that 125 would be adjacent.
Yep. So you could go here.
Okay. Now, if you have a fourth tile come onto the display here, what you'll see is that that tile is not adjacent to the claimed sector because the point at which they meet does not count as adjacency.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So basically, this would not be adjacent because
So that
they're
would-
touching there and not. They don't share a long side of the triangle.
Okay.
Okay.
Each triangle shares 3 spaces with it at max.
Yes. Okay. Now, at the start, the colony wants to develop its supply routes.
Okay.
So you can place your pieces anywhere. There is no rule of adjacency in this setup phase.
Okay.
When the game begins, the rule of adjacency comes into effect.
Gotcha. So you kind of want to spread out in the beginning when there's no rules there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're playing for Upgrade Expert, which means that we don't have a focus for deliberately developing close,
Okay.
which there is an accolade for.
Gotcha.
So Josh, you're going to take 3 pieces,
Okay. I'm going to place 1 right now.
and you're going to place 1 right now. So the sector values, you'll see that they're all different values. The worst sector in the game is 113, because when you upgrade it, it would give you no more than 1.
Okay.
When you upgrade it again, it would give you 3. The best sector in the game is 135, because each upgrade gives you 2.
Okay.
And then there's all the combinations of numbers in between.
Gotcha.
So there are some tiles which start with 0. These would literally pay you no
Nothing.
resources. When you upgrade them, they start to get good.
So I see like a 025 for the food there, so
Yes.
that ramps up quickly then.
Yes.
135.
There are also 2 sectors, which will pay you 2 resources instead of 1.
Okay.
These are quite special. But what you'll see how they upgrade is they only upgrade by 1 each time. So they're great to begin with,
Mm-hmm.
but
they taper off.
they
though.
taper off faster.
All right.
So
So
it's
map
your place.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take one of those 2, 3, 4s. So I like the way that sounded.
Excellent. I'm also going to take a 2 tile, and I'm going to play as hard as I can to win the game. And I'm also going to take a 2 titanium.
Oh.
And it's back to you.
All right, so you took what I wanted to do. That wasn't very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab. There is a there's a 1-2-5 over here, so I'm going to go there.
You've got 2.
I got 2.
Because this is your first game, I would recommend that you have one of each resource type.
How if I just want to go food heavy?
It will.
I have all the
Many
food.
have
You guys
tried.
can't feed yourselves. All right, so I got no more 5 titaniums on the board. I see. So I can do a 1-2-4. Well, there's a 1-1-5. That's not so great.
It
So
does
1-3-4.
does upgrade nicely.
Yeah, it takes a while to get to there, though, right?
Let's
couple
do the
of upgrades.
1-3-4.
Nice.
And then I need some energy. So what's what? 1-2-3, 1-3-4.
It's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, 1-3-4.
There you go.
All right, so back to me then.
Yep. What do you need still?
I need food.
You should definitely get the 0-2-5.
I'm going to do the 1-2-5.
No, you should do 0-2-5.
Nice.
You can just eat the rest of your crewmates while you upgrade
Exactly. Although I see that this section's getting a little crowded over here.
Indeed it is. I am going to take this 1-1-5, and I'm going to go into this with no food.
Ooh, pro
it.
strat
You're
right
just going to
here.
eat titanium.
Living dangerously.
Okay.
All right.
His people subsist off of pure power.
Yes.
Pure power.
That's how we live.
You-
He's Iron
here
Man
at,
over here.
Exactly.
Cellulife. So now that we've
You're
chosen,
just eating your pills. You got a stockpile of pills you brought.
yeah, I mean it's how we roll.
Just vitamins all day, every day.
Just they don't taste so good. It's the only problem. Now we're now up to the step where we're going to reveal our crew.
Okay.
So
Okay.
how we usually play the game is we do a little drum roll. Now this crew member that's in slot 2 is not going to be used, but they're in your crew.
They're not your leader, so you
They're
can't
not
use
they're,
their
they're not
leadership
your
ability.
leader.
Okay.
So we can each flip these over with a little drum roll, and then we'll actually pause and read out the leadership ability of each leader, so we all know what's going
Okay.
on. So
right.
3, 2,
Two,
1. So we have
Me, Mai Zhang.
Mei Zhang.
Mei Zhang.
All right.
Engineering.
That's your leader. This
Oh,
one.
oh, sorry, my second one. I'm
Yeah,
reviewing
second
here.
one.
So,
Second in command,
Yep,
yeah.
I got. Oh boy, Gulia Idriasova.
Very-
Idrisova.
Yeah.
very
So
well
where
done.
did you get all these names from?
The
Did you just
internet.
randomly names, or
We went on
or
a
the
random-
people you know?
So Charles and I span a globe, stopped it and pointed at a country,
Yeah.
so that we could have a very ethnically diverse crew.
Mhm.
And then whatever the country was, we typed in female, name, country, and randomly just generated a name until it
Oh, that's
looked
funny.
kind of cool. And we did this 60 times to make the crew. Then we went onto the internet and found famous people mostly that we thought would look like these names,
Yeah.
and then the leadership abilities. And then over the course of time, we found real people to play the starring roles in this.
Very cool.
Okay, so I have Cayman Sunan. Now, all of this is interesting because you know that we've got an engineer, an engineering accolade, that's on the table, scientist, another engineer. But Mei Zhang is 5 engineering, I've got 4 engineering.
And I've got a 3 science.
So we're in front of you for that accolade. But it doesn't mean that we won't end the, you
I'm
won't
the
end the
best
game.
engineer in team, though.
Okay. So the important part of this now is the revealing of your leader.
Yeah.
So if you reveal your leader.
It's Hitler. No, it's not Hitler. It's engineering Idar Sarja.
Yeah.
Sarja. And she's engineering 5 too. And her ability is you can construct upgrades using any 3 resources.
Not
So
bad.
She's pretty cool considering that an upgrade usually costs specifically 2 energy and 2 titanium.
I can just upgrade to food.
Oh boy. All right, so I've got myself. I've got Zachary Jameson from the good old U.S. of A. And he is going to be my leader. So his ability is when purchasing a training card or when acquiring one during the event phase, draw 3 and
You
keep
put in the
1.
card game out.
Yeah, I can do that. So basically, with my training cards, I draw 3, keep 1, and discard the rest.
When,
so
when
Kinda
you,
looks like
whenever,
Sean
you,
with a
whenever
beard.
you buy.
what happened?
Like I said, it kind of looks like Sean with a beard.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Homegrown talent.
All right.
We can play the lookalikes who look alike the
Yeah.
Lander characters who
There
used
you
to
go.
look like the famous.
That's the Guess Who expansion
Yeah.
for Lander, yeah.
And I have Sigbert Lutz.
Oh, he looks.
A name like Sigbert, he must be German.
So
Yeah.
he's operations. So this would typically be green on the card. He can discard one activity card to trade any of your completed missions for any public mission or for your private mission, providing they have the same star value.
Oh, so you can cycle stuff around.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so I
interesting.
could complete a nice personal mission that you guys can't do, and then swap it out and swap it back in again. So
What happens when you're the head of logistics?
There you go.
I just love this guy. In real life, he's been such a kind of a. He's been so excited to actually be part of the Landerverse. So it's been great. So now that we know what's going on, we also know that Josh has immediately started the game with 1 star, and he has
That's how good I am.
immediately earned the engineering honors.
Oh boy.
So if you please take a piece,
Yep.
place it onto the number 10, or I can do it for you.
Yeah.
And we now have to eclipse 10 in order to take that from him.
Oh man.
So maybe, if you had certain cards that may kill the crew member, you might know who you might want to
Go after.
go after. So
Maybe.
Don't feel engineering.
We need the engineers.
Engineering keeps you alive.
As a fellow engineer, I have a hard time killing one of my people.
So now that we have all of this set up, this is a setup phase before play.
Okay.
And all of our resources are about to come into play. So Sean here is going to...
I can't see the board from here, so if you can be my eyes,
Okay,
I
so
will be the hands.
1 titanium,
Okay.
blue.
Yep.
1 titanium, yellow.
You can pass that over to Josh.
3
Governor
titanium,
Josh, I should say.
red. Governor Josh.
Governor. I
Governor
kind of wish
Josh.
I had my hat.
I think, yeah, we need... Well,
I have a
yeah,
top
that
hat.
would
It's
be
on
good.
the
Oh.
other side of the room,
Oh
but
jeez.
Energy. 1 energy to Governor Josh.
Governor Josh. It's gonna go to his head.
2
that already went to my head.
energy for Governor-elect Matt.
Oh, there we go. I'll take that.
Candidate.
Candidate.
Yeah.
Candidate.
Next year he'll be
Next
running
year,
in the
yeah.
Kymus
Can-
2 elections.
Oh, there we go.
And I will
And you want like some more energy?
2 energy for me here as just old me at the moment.
Then there's some food going to that end of the table, right?
So we
Oh,
have
1 for-
1 food over here.
Yep.
Have 1 food here,
And you're foodless.
and I am foodless.
Oh no.
Good thing you ate dinner before the game.
Very important to do so. So now that we have our resources dealt, we are going to get an allocation of activity cards.
Okay.
So here, our trusty hand
Hand model.
Ooh.
we have
Lander doesn't work out. It's the
We have
next turn.
training, item, and action cards. So we're going to get an allocation of these cards.
So we each get.
So we each get 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Do
So
it that way
starting
for
with the colony governor.
All right.
You'll each get 1 item and 1 training.
So I get 3 trainings then.
So not during this.
Not during this stage
not
here.
during this stage.
Okay.
So when you when you purchase a training card, or when you get one free from the events, then you can see.
Oh,
free
okay,
each
but
time.
not
But
during
this is
phase
just
here.
game setup, so there's...
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So now that you are at this moment in time, there is this little snapshot moment whereby you could attach any training or item cards. You don't have to. And what you'll notice on the item card is it should say required on a crew member to attach. And on the left-hand side, there will be a little symbol. If it has a little medal, that means it can only go on your leader. If it's coloured, it means that you require that class and number to attach the item. Training can go on anyone. Now with the training, when you actually play the training cards down, they can play on anyone and they cannot be moved. So you can't pull training just out of your head. So the skill of the game is that when you attach these training cards, you want to be very specific that you're attaching them to complete either your private mission or whatever the mission is on the board.
Just not train people for no reason and have them be killed.
Exactly right. That would be bad intelligence?
I mean, I have very smart people that work for me.
Okay. So you don't have to attach anything at this moment in time. I am going to choose not to attach.
So if we do attach one of our trainings, let's say, how do we just slot
Yep.
it underneath the
So-
character, or?
You would just flip it over and slide it down so that the top
Okay.
bar is poking out.
So she's innovative now.
Okay.
All right.
And then I could equip gear too.
Yes, you can if you like.
I'm gonna put this on my
Okay.
leader.
So, this is protect sectors. And what we have here, maybe we just show this on
Yep.
the screen. Just,
Sure thing.
just read it out so everyone is aware.
All right. So protect sectors here. Force field when attached. Discard this to prevent your sectors and structures from being swapped, taken, or destroyed.
So not only is Josh getting cheap upgrades, we're going to have to really work hard to be able to actually take them away from him.
Okay.
Okay, so this is our setup phase. So our resources want to be played face down from us because they can be stolen through the game.
Oh,
So
okay.
you want to keep those hidden. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So your
for
resources
the
here.
Yeah.
So those are the face up, and then when you turn them over, you'll see the card back.
Uh-huh. Okay, cool. So they've got the generic back there.
Yeah.
so for the gold missions, the ones that require the type, you need to have both types.
Yes,
On
on one
one
crew member.
on one crew
So
member?
that bar just underneath
Okay.
that says white required on one crew member to
And then they
complete.
also need to have that whatever level it is.
Yes. So you've got the class level of either engineering, science, or operations on the
Okay.
right-hand side,
And then they
and then
need
a couple
both
of
of those.
traits on one
Okay.
person.
And can we add traits to characters?
Yes,
Okay.
and they will be found in the training deck.
Cool.
Okay, so now that we have the this
Glad
done,
we brought online college to us to this new world. So
Yes.
training.
yeah, oh, it's very
AI
important.
system and all the.
There we go.
So now we're
Training's
going to set up
programming.
our player pieces. So
It's
if you
not the rye
take,
or phoenix.
Yeah.
take 10 of these pieces
10 of them.
and play them from 1 up to 10, so 0 will be empty.
All right. So that's our observation track there.
Now, on here, we're going to have the ability to use these observations to do nothing for a single turn. And you have 10 for the whole game. So we do this little track on the bottom and populate it so that if it gets nudged, you're going to take them away. And we know that you've got X number left, even if it gets nudged.
Gotcha. All right. So what's the benefit of doing nothing on your turn?
This is something probably that you'll see through the game.
Okay.
It's very, very powerful to observe what others are doing. When you've played Lander a few times, you will see that the game becomes more like poker, that you're reading your opponents, because where the missions start to stack out, or what the crew leadership abilities can do, there's
Mhm.
such a variation that all sorts of shenanigans can go down. So if, for example, one crew member steals items and he's a leader, you might want to wait and watch him go out of round before attaching the amazing item that you're about to play.
Gotcha.
That sort of thing. There's a number of reasons. You might also be in the lead, and you have to do something each turn, otherwise you go out of the year.
Okay.
So if you're in the lead, having observations in front of you means that you can kind of watch other players scrabbling around in the dirt trying to complete these missions, and it's not costing you inefficient resources.
Okay.
Okay. Once all of that is complete and we have our setup complete, we can now play.
Cool.
And we have the stasis deck, and we have Pierre as our crew member. So he will be sat on top of the stasis deck.
Hey, Pierre.
So again, that would be green. When expanding
It's like a happy guy.
Yeah.
or
Acquiring.
acquiring a sector, draw 3 sectors, choose 1, and discard the remainder.
All right. So it's kind of like my training ability, but this is
Yes.
with expansion.
Yes, correct.
Cool.
Okay, and he can be purchased for 2 energy and 2 food.
Okay.
Alright, so we got the Bravo food.
Pierre
Mhm.
looks like he'd be happy with like a
Yeah.
nice chocolate bar or something.
He's
I think of some French bread.
there you go.
he's a recon pilot, so you know they're fly guys. They like to eat burgers and hot dogs.
Yeah, oh, okay. Right up your alley, Josh. All right.
Okay, so we're about to begin. So we start the game on the year setup,
Okay.
and we're going to work through this
Okay.
up to the point whereby we're going to get our events. We're then going to start expanding in this world, where we claim, so draw a sector and claim a sector.
Mhm.
We'll get our resources in, and then another hand of activity cards, and then the game will begin with the colony governor's first order.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So, the events. Mr. Colony Governor, can you please read out the first event?
Sucker Punch. Boxing match is held to improve team bonding. Select the characteristics of the crew members best suited for the match. Logistics option or something else?
So basically, you can get a training card for a crew member with fanatical,
Okay.
or you can get the training card for each crew member who is strategic.
And this applies to all crews in the game.
We're going to do the strategic one because I don't have any fanatics in mine.
Aw,
Okay.
I don't have any strategic.
So from there, that event has been chosen and played, and we're going to get a action card, one for Josh, and amazingly, I have 2 strategic people. So I'm going to start the game with an extra 2 cards.
Thanks, Josh.
And you can see on the payment map that these cards are quite valuable.
Mhm.
They cost 2
2 energies
energy each.
each. Just saving him money there,
It's
Josh. Saving him energy.
great to be strategic. That's all I can say. Now, Matt,
Alright.
you're going to read the next event.
All right, I got restructure colony. A lack of confidence in colony leadership causes unrest. Determine the best method for crew restructuring. So either A, all players must pass their leader, including all attachments, to your choice of left or right. Or all players must return their current leader to the bottom of the stasis deck. Each player draws a new crew member and makes them their leader, starting with you.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
So
interesting.
you can have either of those or him.
I think Josh has too much engineering over there. So I'm going to trade...
So we're going to go this way around the table.
yeah.
I'm going to get Eric.
Which means you get the force field now
I
as
know,
well.
isn't that
not
nice?
bad, not bad.
Yeah.
You stealing my gear? I'm going to just destroy you, Matt.
And that
Fine.
event has been resolved.
Final event of the first year.
Final event of the first year. Material surplus. The colony experiences a temporary surplus in supplies. Choose where these new reserves should be allocated. Construction options. All players can use any combination of resources to expand this year.
Ooh.
Or all players can use any combination of resources to upgrade this year. Now, I've gone into upgrades. So I'm going to choose any combination of resources to expand. Now, this is an event that has some permanence for the year. So I'll place my piece on B, and this will sit on the table. It can sit close to us so that we are aware of it for this year.
Okay.
Okay. Now that the events have been resolved, we're going to draw sectors.
Starting with the colony governor.
Governor.
How
Mr.
many do I draw?
Governor,
Let's draw one.
just draw one. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. I wish I could draw and play, but unfortunately.
All right. There we go.
and from here I'm going to draw this one. So pass that. So you now get to place this anywhere on the planet for your exploration,
Okay.
but you can now only claim adjacent to you. If you like the numbers on the tile, you could play it here.
Oh no, I hate these numbers. I'm giving it to someone else.
So then you are likely wanting to block someone in.
Yeah. What did you want with 2 titaniums, no food? Matt has plenty of energy, so we're just gonna put some more energy by this energy.
Yo, dog.
I heard you like energy.
All right.
So I like that you've done that. 113, ladies and gentlemen, being the worst tile in the game that he's just blocked Matt in with.
Thanks. You're so nice.
You're welcome.
So, Josh, you are yellow, correct?
Yeah.
You know what? I think you need more food to expand into. So how about
I will not complain about more food.
here's
I-
034.
I'm a fatty.
So 034,
It's
interesting.
not bad. Just starts a little slow.
The zero's not great.
I'm going to pop this here. And now that we've all placed a sector, we're now going to claim a sector. And the turn order is specific, and that we do it in this way because there will be some territories which are in contention where turn order has relevance.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, Josh being in front of you means that he could claim this sector, and you can't get it.
Gotcha.
Which is exactly what I'm going to do. 'Cause I'm claiming this. You can have it, Matt. You can have that really bad energy over there.
Or that 1, 2, 3 over there. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not very nice of you.
You know I'm not a nice person.
Yeah, I've
You
noticed.
stole my leader.
Yeah. Oh, it's my leader now.
No, she's just a spy now.
All right. So, so it has
She'll
to be,
come back to me.
So it has to be along the
Long edge.
the long edge.
The
there.
long edge of the whole triangle. So from here, you can go to this sector.
Right.
From here, you can go to this sector. From here, you are blocked in, and you did not place a tile here to expand into.
So I'm going to expand into this great one over here.
Okay, and I'm going to claim this 134 food.
Okay.
Oh, you have food now.
Okay, I like food. It's very.
Who doesn't like food? Unless it's like goopy food, like goopy space food. Is that?
Well, I
what
mean,
we
I've
have?
got my pills. Don't forget that.
Oh, you got your pill. But you said they taste really bad.
Yeah, so it's nice to have the odd bit of grain, just
Yeah.
keep me a little bit of nourishment.
Space grain.
So 1 food for blue, 1 food for yellow, 1 food for red. Starting with blue up here, we have 1 titanium, 1 titanium for yellow, another titanium for yellow, and then 3 titanium for red.
There you go, Iron Man.
And energy, 1 energy for Josh here, 3 energy for Matt,
Got the power.
and 2 energy for myself.
Yes.
Okay, and then we're going to get the allocation of, and it always happens like this. So a year always starts like this.
Okay.
We get 2 action, 1 item, and 1 training.
So we're building up our
Hands.
people fast.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're going to play for 5 years. A year is defined by an unlimited number of turns. When you choose not to do any more turns, you prepare for year end. And in preparing for year end, you can hold a maximum of 5 activity cards and 5 resource cards. That is your hand limit.
Oh, okay.
Unlimited cards in the year. When you go between years, your hand limit is 5 and 5.
Is there a limit to how many cards we can play each year?
You can play as many as you like.
Okay.
And you can hoard. There are many different philosophies in the School of Lander as to which you may prefer to do more of.
All right.
So on our action cards here, I noticed that there's some
Play criteria.
Yeah, play criteria there. So that's underneath the required crew
Yes.
members, and
So
so that's what you need in your in order to play. So for that one, you would need 4 operations
Yes,
to play that one.
correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
on
if,
one
there-
crew
if
member.
there's a
One crew
trait
member
on
to
it as
play.
well, you would need both of them.
So
Yes.
that's cumulative from your team.
The whole. Well, no, that one specifically was required on one crew member.
Okay,
Yeah.
The
gotcha.
cumulative for your team is the black banner, which says required among your crew to play.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Now, it's very important that you get that right, and because of the action cards will do a lot for your strategy. If you play something and you can't, you'll show your hand literally. So just check. Maybe
Do you want to show I can show the play anytime
Yeah.
logo maybe?
there's also a play anytime.
What is a structure?
One of these.
Okay.
Any of these are our structures. There's also a play anytime symbol in the bottom left,
On some of these
Okay.
cards?
and the play anytime here enables you to literally play the card anytime. But there are
Okay.
only a handful of cards which relate to this.
All right.
So do we all play a card in order, or
So, your turn, if you pop your mat on the,
Yeah.
so your turn constitutes of an unlimited number of free orders, which you see at the top there.
Okay.
So you can attach training as many as you like. You can attach items. You can move your items, providing they meet the attachment criteria. Or you can just throw an item in the bin from your crew. You can discard it.
Mhm.
You can do a matter conversion, so the same 2 resources for any one.
Okay.
Then you must perform 1 official order So you can either upgrade, expand, or acquire a crew member. You can purchase an action, item, or training card. To play an action card costs you your turn. So if you keep sliding it up, that's your turn. If you use a leadership ability, which is an active leadership ability, all of ours are currently passive, that would cost you your turn. Observing is an official order. You do nothing for 1 turn. Completing a mission costs you your go. Now, there's negotiation in the game, so when you are needing something, you can throw it out to the others and say, hey, would you like to negotiate for something? We'll
That's
come
just a
on.
little bit of a trading mechanism.
Yes,
Too.
and
Cool.
we'll come on to the rules of negotiation kind of when we get there.
All right.
And if you get a whole hand of cards that you feel like you can't play, then you can discard any 3, view any 3, and keep 1.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
very handy to get you out of a sticky situation. So the game's going to begin with the colony governor when he plays his first order.
So you said that we can keep up to 5 action cards.
5 activity cards.
activity cards.
Between years. So what you're going to be basically doing in this first year is that you probably can't play a lot of your action cards.
Correct.
So you're going to want to do what you can
And then
down
cycle the
to
rest.
keep 5.
Okay.
And then go through. As you upgrade your crew and what have you through the game, you'll be able to play these. And the game is stacked so that the really horrible stuff happens later in the game because it's more difficult to play.
I'm going to play
Gotcha.
this for
Okay.
expansion.
So just if you show that on the screen,
Mm-hmm.
Josh has Mei Zhang, who is an engineer who has 5 engineering and resilient and resourceful. So you can see that required on 1 crew member to play is resilient and 4 engineering.
Oh,
So
boy.
that's achieved here. So Josh can claim any, randomly draw a sector from the terrain tray, place it anywhere on the planet, and claim it.
All right. But I can only play 1 action card on a turn, right?
Yes, correct. So you'll specifically claim that sector.
Just make the whole world yellow.
Excellent. And it's now your go.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a training then.
Yep, so that's a free order.
That is a free
Yep.
order
Yep.
then. So I'm going to go ahead and put the diplomatic ability, actually, I'm sorry, the resilient ability then underneath my leader.
Keep
Yep.
training me. I'm gonna get her back.
And so that was a freebie. I could still take
Yes, you can
another then.
still go.
So I'm gonna cycle some of my cards then, just because I feel like I'm in a bad place here in terms of what I can play and what I can't play.
I would say in round 1, the game by design locks you from probably not doing that much. We've
Mhm.
just kind of crash landed and we're scrabbling around.
Yeah.
Some of the play criteria are such that in the next year you'll be amazed at what you can then suddenly play as you get more stuff.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna trade in 3 of my things here, and so then I'm gonna draw 3.
You can have 1 of each, or 2 and 1.
Oh, that's
or
how it works then.
yeah,
Okay,
it's,
So you can do any. The game plays as a game of probabilities. So if you're trying to hit, for example, training, 3 training and seeing 1 will give you a greater thing of what you're trying to hit.
But if you don't know what you're looking for, then a mix might.
Let me do 3 action cards then. Let me whittle it down. So I get to keep one of these
them.
then.
Yep.
All right. So, oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one. Cool.
These just go in the discard pile.
So when does the year end? Do we just each take a turn?
When all players cannot do anything or
Okay.
choose
So
not
you
to
might
do
make
anything.
5, 6, 10,
Okay.
12, 15 turns. Yeah.
So here I'm attaching science of 3. So this is an item. So Zachary now has 7 science.
Nice.
I'm now going to attach a leader-only item whereby all science is +1.
Ooh.
So he now has 5 + 4 is 9 science.
Oh boy. Okay.
You do realize it's the engineering accolade, right?
Thanks for reminding me. So easy to forget. From here, I now have the ability to, let's say, I'm going to add 4 operations to Zach. So he now has 9 science and 4 ops.
Oh,
I think I'm
jeez.
gonna just need to recruit your leader there. We got a nice benefit package over here.
I mean, we
Transfusion, you know.
we
Yeah.
pay our crew members with not very nice tasting food and grain.
That doesn't sound like a great.
You'd be amazed
Great
at what it
thing.
does for morale. I mean, we are all, chipper over here. Thank you very much. So from this point here, I now have the relevant play criteria to play this card.
All right.
So this is steal item.
Oh no.
Required among your crew to play, 4 operations, 4 engineering. So I have that there. Take an attached item in play, but only if you can immediately attach it to a member of your crew. Now,
Steal.
Matt, you've got a really nice looking protect sectors there.
Yeah, that's
So-
yeah. Take that from him. Governor approves of this.
So I'm going to attach it here. Now, what you'll see is that we have 4 attachment slots on each crew member. And from this point here, Zachary is full. I cannot attach anything else to him
Gotcha.
as it
Can
stands.
you remove things from him?
I can remove the items. I cannot remove the training.
Okay.
Onto you.
Since you did that and you protected yourself, I'm gonna go destroy one of Matt's settlements.
Ooh.
So do you want to place that to read it?
Sure. So this is destroy structure. So destroy one structure from any sector on the planet. If the sector has only one structure, the player loses control of it, and you receive 2 resources from colony stores. Thanks, Josh.
You're welcome.
So you can choose any sector.
I'm gonna take this one, since he can't go build by it again.
I mean, it looks like nice,
It's a
nice
nice little area for
transfusion
me.
kind of
Yeah.
territory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
Nice
see
little
why.
strip mine over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to maybe put some like deck chairs out in the sunshine,
Yeah,
something
deck
like
chairs,
that.
yeah. Well, we got a little cards racing around. You know.
Oh, very nice.
So you get to place
And now you get any 2 resources of your choice from colony stores.
Oh, I get resources.
titanium, energy, or food.
What do I have? I want energy and a food, please. Maybe, sure.
There you are, Governor.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go with that.
So that was an official order, so now it's on to Matt.
All right. So then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start upgrading, since I, for now, still have the ability to upgrade until Josh decides to steal this my engineer back. So her abilities, I could spend any 3 to upgrade.
Yes, that's correct.
So I've got a lot of energy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spend 3 energy then, and I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. How about, more food would probably be good here. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this food over here.
Itar is probably going to win Matt the game.
It's a good thing that Josh grabbed her.
I'm gonna recruit her back.
Now, upgrades, I'm going to try and keep up with the Joneses here. So I'm going to upgrade as my order. And for this, I am going to pay the normal 2 titanium and 2 energy.
It's a lot of extra that you spent there.
Well,
It adds up
Very
over time.
Extra person.
I quite like food. We need more grain to keep the morale of the team high.
Okay.
It works really well with our not very nice tasting pills. And it's your go, Governor Josh.
My go. All right. So, acquire crew member. So I'd acquire who's on the
Yeah,
top.
so you'd get
Operation.
Pierre. Here, you can take a look at him.
All right. So he's operations. That's not helpful to me.
The key thing is the character traits.
Yeah. It's a little helpful, not 100% helpful. He's not who I want. I'm just gonna hire someone else from someone else's team. Let's see. What do I want to do? Can't play these. I can't play any of these 3, so I'm gonna trade these 3 in. Do I want to trade these 3 in?
So just to double check that you can maybe play this card,
I could.
and then it would unlock being able to play these cards.
I don't have the traits for those.
Oh, okay.
If I did, I would. So I'm gonna trade. Wait, no, I could play this one. Cool. I'm gonna put science on my operations guy.
Yep.
Now he's sciencey.
He's-
And
So
operation-y.
you've just learned particle physics.
Oh, look at that. It's always good when your operations people learn particle physics.
Yeah.
It helps with packing problems.
All right. And that's the end of my turn, right?
No, it's still your go.
Oh, it's still
That's
my
a
go because
free,
it's a free
yeah,
action.
free order, yeah.
So now I can go ahead and steal an item.
Ooh.
Take an attachment item and play into your hand.
Ooh.
Which one of my 3 would you like?
I don't
Governor
have
Josh?
any, so you can stop picking
Yeah.
on me.
Well,
So
don't you
Josh
have-
has played Misdirection for those at home.
What? I thought you have an item over there, Matt.
Nope, he stole it from me.
He's got
So
2 training
Oh,
cards.
he's
on
got
him.
2 training cards.
I
so
have
you
all
only-
the items. So you've got Protect Sectors,
Okay.
all science +1. So that would become 5, and 3 science. So that would become 7.
Yeah, you probably want that
I
protect
don't
sector.
need the science. I'm gonna get my protect. I'm gonna take the
Yeah,
protect
well-
sectors.
All right. So then it goes back over to my turn, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So you know what? I need more people on my team. I'm gonna recruit a crew member. So that's
Oh.
2 energy and 2 food.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna get Pierre. Pierre's a nice
It's all
guy.
yours.
Now, you do have a snapshot moment in time whereby you can actually make him your leader. In this case,
Oh no.
you would move your leaders down and he would go in this here. So
Okay.
there isn't a mechanism for him to move this way. So she is your leader until you were to choose otherwise.
Oh no, she's my leader.
Now, the new crew member is Li Zheng.
All right.
So she is an engineer with a level 4. She's diplomatic fanatical, and a number of attachment slots that you have
Ooh.
of 4. She enables your crew to have 1 extra attachment slot.
Because she's the roboticist.
So you go from a potential 16 total attachments to 20 total attachments.
That's nice.
Not bad.
Okay. Well, I think that it is upgrade season. And I think I will upgrade again. Now, in so doing, I'm going to claim the upgrade expert.
Okay.
So from here, I'm going to place my piece on 2 upgrades. So I'm going to place this on a 115 for now.
Okay. It's my turn.
Yep.
So why were you able to put that on the upgrade expert one?
Because it's the second upgrade he's
So
done on
I've
the
got
board.
one
It's the
upgrade
second upgrade he's
and
done.
2
Yeah,
upgrades.
you're not paying attention.
Oh, okay.
He's upgrading everything. I like that new crew member. I want her on my team.
Okay.
Here are some resources, and she's going to be the new captain. I am captain now.
Said Lee.
All right. So I have an extra slot, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. So who comes out from the stasis pod now?
We have Kim Renee. Why don't you put her down there?
All right. So we've got some more operations. Once per year, choose 1 card from the top 8 cards of any activity
6
card.
cards.
Is that 6?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay.
it.
Of any activity card's discard pile and place it in your hand. Ooh, that's nice. All right, cool. So then I'm going to go ahead and I am going to add an item to my leader here. So you know what? I'm going to add a 3D laser scanner. So that's going to
So
increase
check the attachment criteria.
required on crew member. Oh, so it's
3 operations.
So I have
So that can play there easily, but cannot play there.
Oh, so I have to put it on that crew member.
Because of the operations.
Well, darn, that messes up my strategy. But yeah, so Pierre, you can get the 3D laser scanner. You look a nice guy.
Every pilot needs a 3D laser scanner.
Exactly.
And it's still your go.
All right, so oh boy, what other actions can I do here? I'm gonna purchase an item card.
There you go, sir.
Thank you. All right, so. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to be playing this on my engineering. I just wanted to double check here. So
Yep.
at the start of each year, collect 1 extra titanium resource when dealt. So that's just going to be 1 bonus titanium every year.
Yes, at the start of the year.
Cool. All right.
And it must be played at the start of your turn as a free order.
Yeah. You just ended your turn.
Oh, I
Yep.
just ended my turn.
Yeah,
Oh,
that-
Yep.
okay. Well, you know what I'm going to do now.
Okay. I'm going to play an observation.
Hmm.
So I'm going to look at what Governor Josh is going to do, seeking inspiration from his governance.
Okay.
Governor Josh, please lead the people.
I'm going to put a protect crew on my engineer. because she needs to be protected because she doesn't trust your observations. She thinks she's spying. And then I can't play that. But I'm gonna put protect sectors on her.
Very defensive crew over there.
Very, very defensive.
Not very
there.
trusting of the
Yeah.
other corporations.
I mean, I'm Cellulife. I'm the big farmer, nice guys. We're always.
Oh yeah, the big pharma, nice guy.
I mean, that's everyone knows that big pharma are all about friendly kind of ways of behaving.
friendly
to
and ethical.
friendly and
Of
ethical.
course.
Very ethical.
No.
And still you'll go.
Oh, I still get another action. Yay. I'm gonna buy a item card because that's all I can afford. And we only get resources at the beginning of the year.
Correct. So we're coming very close now to probably going out of
There are some cards though in the action card deck that can give you resources mid-year.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I actually don't have. Well, I'm going to play this here. So I'm going to play this titanium on my leader,
Yep.
and then don't really have anything else that I can do
You're
right
under
now.
your hand limit of
Yes.
5 or fewer.
Yes, I have 3 left.
Excellent. So you can now take your player piece
Okay,
and pop it onto prepare for year end.
gotcha.
Now, here at Cellulife, we are all about caring, recycling, and basically we like hydroponic parts.
Aw.
Now, Matt, where do you think we should go looking for our hydroponic parts, whereby we would have to discard an attached item in play? I mean, I know I would draw any 2 food from colony stores, but I mean, I'm thinking this protect sectors would make
Yeah.
really nice parts for the.
I
the
think that
hydroponics.
would make the ideal parts because you want to nicely protect your
That's-
hydroponic parts.
That's how I'm
plants.
thinking. So I'm thinking that this would be really good for my nice.
You
And I-
still want to protect our, nice having protect settlement that it doesn't get destroyed by, a Martian storm. No, we're just gonna let that go. We just want some more
Everyone
food.
had that force field
Yeah.
going around.
It's how it goes. So I've got my, and it's back to you.
All right. This is for leader only, right?
Yes, correct.
All right. So my leader's gonna get plus engineering with classified blueprints.
Ooh, boy.
So
What
now,
does that take the engineer?
what we notice here, thanks for game mastering there, Sean, is that we have 5 and 4 is 9 plus 1 is 11.
Oh boy.
So we are now chasing an even higher number for the engineering accolade.
Awesome. Thanks.
And this is still Josh's go because this was a free order.
I'm gonna trade in 2 cards.
Must
or I
be
gotta trade 3.
must be 3.
I'll trade in all 3. I don't care. And I want some training.
C3 trainings?
Yeah. And I keep one of these, right?
Yes, correct.
Good luck.
So it's back to me.
Mhm.
Now, this event in play, all players can use any combination of resources to upgrade this year. I am going to
What is it?
Any combination.
combination.
All right. So
So
it's
just
4.
any 4. So I'm going to pay 3 food and a titanium,
Mhm.
and I'm going to perform an expansion. So from this point here, I'm going to draw a sector. Again, I can place it anywhere on the planet, but I can only claim adjacent. So I
And-
have a nice 0 to 5 sector, which is
Ah.
titanium. I think I might play it here, just so that it's kind of close by, and expand into this energy. Governor Josh?
I'm done.
Okay.
Because I get
so-
to keep this, right?
Yes.
All right. Cool.
So you're going to play out there.
Yes, I am done.
1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. I also play out for the year. So that's year 1.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Happy New
Year!
Year.
Do the digging. We can all sing like Old Lang Syne if you like.
Or
Now-
kill each other.
So is this a human year or is this a Martian year?
This is a
Chimus
Chimus 2
2
year.
Chimus
Okay.
2 year.
Chimus 2 year.
How many days in a year in Chimus 2? Do you remember?
I think it's 524,
I think
but
you're
you might
right.
have to check that on the
It's
random
been
one.
an
Yeah.
extra long year.
If we have any extra, if we have
But
any,
the planet spins more quickly than Earth, so it
Sh-
actually
shorter days.
shorter days.
Ah.
I think we've got that information on the website for anyone who wants to look it up online.
Wow.
19-hour days.
So that make how much longer does the year then?
I think it's fairly comparable. I think it's a 417-day year.
Okay.
But again, you'd need to check those facts. It's always
Check the
important.
facts online.
Phone a friend. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Matt, I think you're going to have to do some canvassing for some votes.
Oh, yes.
You probably want to, you know,
I have a quick question. We have this timer on the board. Are we going to use it at all, or is that just?
yes, we will.
The passive-aggressive
The
timer.
passive-aggressive timer
Oh.
will, I'm sure, come into play,
Pick your
Okay.
turn.
especially when we do a negotiation.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So yes, hi, vote for me. I'm your new governor.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. We have
Event time.
the new event.
Dust storm.
Ooh.
Operational safety concerns posed by a sustained dust storm shut down autonomous mining
Get rid of our
vehicles.
force field.
Nutrient-rich dust acts as a natural fertilizer, producing a bumper harvest of crops. Planetary effect, resource variation, -1 titanium, +1 food. All titanium sectors produce -1, and all food sectors produce +1.
Okay.
Let's leave that in play for when we deal out the resources. Next event.
Thank you, sir.
It's a good one, right?
Governor Matt,
Yes.
I'm not happy. I'm not sure I'm happy with your
I'd like to
governance.
change my vote.
Yeah, I was much
Bring
better
me the
with
good
Former
news.
Governor Josh.
Former Governor Josh was in play here. Acid rain.
We just have
The planet's
Bad weather.
going all over.
It's the apocalypse.
Yeah. Hi-
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
high
we should go
concent-
back to Earth. Yeah. Call it a day.
High concentrations of sulfur dioxide from a volcanic eruption cause rains to destroy crops. The acidic water is refined to temporarily extend battery life.
Mhm.
Planetary effect, resource variation. Food is -1.
So that's a
and
net zero.
Energy is +1.
Yep. So food is now flat for
And
the year,
And energy is
+1.
and titanium is
It's
down.
-1.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Just
Yes.
making it interesting for
Yeah.
you guys.
All right. Waiting for energy to be
Yeah,
-1 and this plus
This is
something
the
else.
earthquake. No.
Synthetic fertilizer.
Ah.
Leather phosphorus supplies.
Phosphorus. Yeah.
Phosphorus supplies are used to create a new fertilizer, which temporarily boosts the colony's crop yield.
Ah.
+1 to all food resources.
So food's back at +1 now.
Yep.
So wow, we've got minus titanium
Yeah.
and +1 food and +1 energy.
Yeah, so it's a bad year for
There's a
titanium
lot of
harvesting.
Bad year for
environmental
Iron Man.
conditions combining to
Yeah.
boost the food.
Wow. So, I mean, I really like Governor Matt. Did I tell you guys at home how much I like Governor Matt?
You heard it here, folks.
So now we're going to claim a sector.
All right, so
You will start as governor.
All right, thank you, good sir. Oh, that's a weird one.
Oh, you might have got the end piece.
Okay.
Oh no,
That's
last
okay.
night, Yep.
It's the best and worst tile in the game. Maybe you want to put it on the
Yeah.
camera.
I got a 006 titanium.
So strategically,
Can you go into negative with these? I'm assuming
no.
Okay.
So strategically, you'll go into that. You'll learn nothing. You'll upgrade. You'll learn nothing. Upgrade again, and boom.
You know everything.
The
Yes.
deepest mine in all of Chimus.
There you go.
You're just really persistent and don't know when to quit.
If we keep digging, we'll eventually get there.
Yeah.
But he's got that enhanced drill, so maybe he'll get there.
Hey, look at that. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this and claim it then, or place.
Place it and then
Place it anywhere. Remember,
Anywhere.
titanium is down this year by
Yeah.
1.
I
So
mean-
it doesn't go lower than 0.
I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna keep it over all to my lonesome over here. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yep.
Whoops. Okay.
I have 035 food. I'm going to play it nice and close over here.
I
Former
have
Governor Josh.
224 food, which isn't bad.
224.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put.
Don't fall.
I'm gonna put that. You know what? I'm gonna put it all the way over here, in no man's land. Oh,
I get it.
thank you.
That's smart.
It's my food.
And now we get to claim our sector.
All
So
right.
Claim adjacent.
Claim adjacency. So yeah, as much as I'd love to expand into that right now, I don't know if that's the right move. But I don't have many other moves.
You can get some food.
Food's up this year.
Food
Food's up.
is up this year. Food is the new hot item.
It's a good year to be farming.
So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start farming. It's not a great space, but it's a space.
Well, Governor Matt, I think you're very kind because I thought you were going to just come in here and encroach on his lands. But I mean,
Oh, I could place anywhere.
anywhere adjacent. Oh, no, sorry, my bad. That's what you can't
That's
do.
your move.
Yeah,
that's,
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Apart from I'm going to go over here in this 0 tile, which is now worth 1.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go to my 224, which is worth 3 right now.
That's a good spot to be in.
Okay, so now we're going to deal resources.
Start with
so
food.
food.
So is it +1 food for every tile?
Yep.
Every tile. So
Nice.
3,
3 for that one.
2, 3, 2,
Oh, more food.
and then 4, 5. Okay. Titanium, which is minus
down
1.
Should I have more food?
You should
So
have
this 2 becomes a 3.
3.
3, and then 2.
Oh yeah, 4, 5. My bad.
Well, I have 3. Okay.
There you go.
So titanium, which is minus 1. No one apart from me has an upgrade, but mine upgraded flat. So I get 1 titanium,
And then we have an item.
and then
over
an
here.
item.
So there's your extra titanium.
Well,
seeds.
thank you.
Why we need a game master here. Just catches those little details. And energy. So 1 energy, 3 energy, and 3 energy. And did you get 2 energy this?
No, I just got the 1.
1 extra.
Yep.
Thank you. All the
Okay.
resources now.
So
oh yeah, that's 3.
we've
Okay.
resolved all these events.
Oh,
so
by the way, so we now need an extra 2 energy because the energy is also up.
No, the energy is.
Yeah, it is a
Oh,
+1.
it is +1.
Yep.
So an extra 2 energy, an extra 2 energy, and an
Oh,
extra
yeah.
2 energy.
Cool.
Okay, and then all of these
Disappear.
events have been resolved. Resources have been dealt. We're now going to get our allocation of cards.
Cool. Cool.
And you can trade any 2 of the same resources for any other resource,
Yes, correct.
and that's a free action.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot of science.
Ooh, that's cool.
So to recap right now, red has 2 stars and yellow has 1 star.
Would it help you guys if these missions were closer so
No.
that we can
Oh,
see
I'm
them?
good. I don't care about Matt. Matt doesn't need to see missions.
Those missions. Yeah, I don't know what they are right now.
Okay, so we play them here. This requires at least 1 level 3 food sector, so 2 upgrades on a food sector. 1 energy, 5 food, and 2 titanium.
Okay.
Requires at least 1 upgrade and requires at least 2 food sectors.
Okay.
What's it to upgrade? It's 2 energy and 2 I can't upgrade anything.
So with your hidden missions,
Mm-hmm.
do you just score those at the end if you have it, or you can claim it at any time?
You claim it on your go as an order.
Okay,
And
so
you'll get a-
gotcha.
And then you get a new mission. And when you choose your mission, you can then choose a silver or a gold to replace it with.
Gotcha. All right. Oh, so I'm taking my first action, right?
Yes.
And then I could attach a training as a freebie
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and I got this really cool one here. So I've got the command seminar.
Ooh.
So I'm going to attach that to Gulia.
Yep.
If I pronounce her name correctly. So that allows me to activate her ability or attach leader-only items to her. So that's pretty swanky.
Leader.
And so can I then activate that immediately on my
Yes,
turn?
you can if you like.
Yes.
So does that count as my action?
Yes.
Okay.
So her action, if you want to read it out aloud.
Yeah, so it's once per year you can draw 3 activity cards and then keep 2 and discard 1. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 3 action cards then.
Mm.
I get to keep 2 and discard 1. Okay. Oh, I like that one. I like that one too. Cool.
And then you'll just place one of your pieces on the little triangle there
Oh,
to
to
show
show
that
that
you've used her.
Cool.
So for my go, I'm going to add all operations +1 to Zach. I'm liking Zach.
He's the item guy.
He is the item guy.
He's the mule. He just carries everything around the colony.
So I now have 5 ops on Zach, which enables me to play this card here,
All right.
which
so
is inspect action. So draw 3 action cards, select 2, and discard the remainder.
Hey,
So
that sounds
basically
familiar.
exactly what Golia does. Deja vu.
Alrighty.
public knowledge to know what's in your guys' hands?
No.
What, like how many cards you have
Um,
and what types?
yeah, you can kind of see,
Okay.
but it doesn't have to be public
Okay,
knowledge.
that's fine.
Could just do that, and then you can
I could.
figure it out.
It's my turn, and I'm still in activities.
Ooh.
Very nice.
This down here.
Very nice.
So I do have the 4 science and the 4 engineering. It's gonna be on my whole team. A charitable donation. Choose a player. Randomly take 2 activities cards and take them from their hand. I'm gonna go for Matt.
Thank
Just
you.
because he stole my
And
worker.
that's all of
Pick
these
on the
cards,
guy
bro.
with no
activity
stars.
cards.
So
All the
maybe
cards.
how many cards do you have? Number?
A lot. One,
Typically,
two,
we'll
three.
just shuffle them, put them under the table, and then you just say a
So,
number,
Yeah. Shuffle them under the table,
and then
and then just say 2 numbers between 1 and 8.
Okay. 3 and 5.
Okay. I hope that these are crappy.
I hope they're wonderful.
Aw.
Good.
Ah.
Good. I like that.
You got
I
rid
like
of one of my good ones.
I did not see that. And then back around to you, Governor.
All right. Oh boy. So I'm going to go ahead
How about?
and I'm going to play this one for now. So this is going to be... oh, he's not strategic. Crap. Okay, so never mind. I'm not doing that. Sure. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to innovate. So free items. 2 item cards. So I'm playing that with the my engineering rep there. So
is she innovative?
she has to. Oh, she has to
Yeah,
have the.
she has to.
Yeah.
Among your
Oh,
crew,
it's among the
so
crews. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
the
crew,
crew there.
yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So 2 item cards. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kim, would you like to come and work for Cellulife? We have a great benefits package. It includes pills and grain. I know it sounds wonderful. I know.
Do I have a choice?
So, Kim is made an impression on me, shall we say?
Okay.
So she is going to come
She's the captain?
teach these boys a thing or two. She's going to be my leader.
Okay.
Ooh.
What's her ability again?
Once per year, choose 1 card from the top 6 cards of any activity card discard pile and place it into your hand.
Ooh.
Now that there's interesting things gone down.
Who's our new
Got an engineer,
Alright.
engineer?
American.
Oh, yeah.
American.
Lee Jaden, American. At the start of each year, you can force all opponents to receive resources from their level 1 and level 2 structures only. Oh, so no level 3s.
Yes.
Oh, he's mean.
He
Especially
looks
late
happy
game.
about it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a health and safety engineer. It's very important to shut down those big producing sectors
There you go.
of your opponents, obviously.
Of course.
Here, I'm gonna discard 3 cards to get 3 training cards, please.
A 3 training.
Yep, yep.
All right. Something good here. More engineering. All the engineering. I mean, I could just be the engineer and master.
Well, you could push
Sure.
yourself. For
Did I pay? I did pay.
Yes,
for
you
that,
did.
I'm gonna hold on to that one, I guess. It's the same as the other 2. All right, you got those 2. Thanks.
All right. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach an item then over to Pierre. Pierre's going to get the smart glasses. So he's got the laser scanner and he's got some smart glasses. He's seeing everything. And
Can't believe the
because
stuff he's seen.
because you can't believe the stuff that he's seen. Because of that, then he sees a lot of incompetence,
Mm-hmm.
and he sees that over in Dan's crew over there.
Ooh.
So, he needs the strategic.
On 1 crew member.
Oh,
Yep.
no. But they also need to have a level 5. Oh, he's not strategic.
He is 5.
I need to have both
That-
of those things, though. So he's
on-
not strategic, so I
on
can't
1
play it.
crew member. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He thought he saw some incompetence, but then he was mistaken.
It's
The
actually
smart
his-
glasses were actually malfunctioning.
It's his own
Mistaken.
incompetence.
Tap your head, Pierre.
All right. So
He was
then,
just watching a D&D
So-
group role playing.
so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to play this. She's strategic. So I'm going to go ahead and play this operations boost,
Boom.
and I'm going to play that over here on my engineer. So do I slot that on because
Yeah.
this is a temporary
It's
bonus?
a temporary bonus.
Okay,
yeah.
so this is just until the end of the round that'll
yeah,
stay there.
so that will fine. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And okay, so that's my turn.
So I'm really feeling like I should develop my crew now heavily and put loads and loads of training and items on them.
Cellulife's finally investing in its employees, you're saying?
While whistling, I think. Well, I have Cayman has just been trained in a systems programming course,
Ooh.
and
It's nice and
I'm going to
holographic.
basically teach him some code. And one of the things that this enables me to do now that I've spent a few weeks with him is that we have some collateral damage.
Oh, collateral damage. So take a sector adjacent to your territory belonging to another player. If it's level 2 or level 3, one structure is destroyed when you take control. So that needs 7 engineering, 7 operations amongst your
And
team.
strategic.
So I have the 7 engineering,
Mm-hmm.
and I have the 9 operations,
All right.
And you have strategic on
and I have strategic on
Cayman?
Cayman.
All right.
It's not.
Done. So,
Who are you taking?
which structure
So I am
getting
going to
hit?
go for food just
Yeah,
here.
I see you're taking my farm.
Hostile takeover of the
Just,
farm.
I mean, it's important to the well-being of the greater Cellulife empire.
It's a
Just
growing
gonna start
red,
putting a PR notice
red
saying
wave
all your
through
pills
the-
are placebos. See how that works. All right, what can I do?
At Cellulife, we value homeopathy and believe it is a trusted medicine for the treatment of all ills.
I still want. I didn't get the training cards I want, so I'm gonna trade in some food. Because I have plenty of food, even though you took my food. Yeah.
Back to you, Governor Matt.
All right. So now, what am I going to do? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach a data logger to my engineer. She's got that +3 operations buff right now, so she can attach this on. And so that's going to increase her engineering total by 2. So I'm just going to slot that over there. All right. And then she sees the incompetence in your crew.
So this is as an item. Now that this is attached,
Mm-hmm.
can move here.
Oh, okay. So it's a free action to move it over?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. So this.
All right. So because you've got a maximum number of
slots?
slots,
You have just reached your maximum.
so can I
because
kick that temporary one out?
The temporary one does not take up a slot.
Oh, okay, cool.
It is a calibration.
Perfect.
So now that you have the 5 and strategic on one crew member,
Mm-hmm.
you can play your card.
There you go.
No.
She sees
No. Stay away from the water.
the So
I'm not sure who you'd want to kill.
there's someone with a lot of items.
Just kill him.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Dig him out
No.
I'm gonna have to kill him.
between the eyes.
Zachary went for a walk with you. I mean,
Yeah.
what happened? I mean, did you take him for swimming lessons, or what went on?
Yeah, he ate everyone's lunch out of the fridge.
Right.
Did he say he was a flat earther?
He slipped.
There you go.
You allowed him to eat lunch before you took him swimming?
Exactly. He cramped up in
Oh,
the water.
no wonder he went.
Wait, does he have any attached training?
Oh, he does.
Yep, so you
Oh, I
can only
can't
kill
do-
a crew member who has no attached training. Thus,
Ah.
thus the
So kill his
incompetence.
leader.
Yeah, I'm killing
That's
the
the
leader.
incompetence.
I'm gonna kill the leader so he can't take that ability out of the discard pile and then use it
That's
himself.
Just so
That's a
you
wise
know,
move.
she's one of my favorites.
You're
So
welcome.
into the morgue she goes.
So what happens now with your leader spot?
Okay, so that's a great question. Now we have a power vacuum, and I can choose which one of these to promote
Okay.
into it. From these two guys, my thinking is that you've got some interesting items. Now, if you'd like to pop Cayman over there,
Sure thing.
discard 1 activity card to discard 1 item from any crew member in play.
Oh, that's not nice.
The player who loses the item does receive 1 resource of their choice.
So you're taking one from Josh.
No, so it's just his potential ability.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you didn't activate it yet.
Correct. So,
So he stepped up.
So you'll take
Yeah,
it from
in
Josh
Kim's
when you
absence.
do.
I mean, if you want to,
form some sort of alliance.
some form
I
of
don't
fragile
know.
alliance.
Fragile.
That may or may not
alliance.
survive the year.
There you
I mean,
go.
he already killed one of your members. I think you should just go revenge.
I mean, former Governor Josh, you
Yes.
you do make a
Former
good,
Governor Josh.
good point
I
there.
mean, you already took my settlement, and then he decided to kill you for it.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe we should make a fragile.
Yeah, I think so.
Um,
Who wants the governor with? Who wants the alliance with the governor?
what I think I might do is spend a little bit of time in the command center,
Mhm.
and I'm going to do a little bit of activity inspection.
All right.
So,
Draw the top 6 cards from any activity card deck, pick a card, and play it ignoring the criteria. Return the remaining 5 to the top of the deck in any order.
Okay.
That's a pretty good one.
Now he'll know what's coming. I'm sure.
I
Interesting.
don't like that.
former Governor,
Alright.
Governor Josh,
Mine needs to become diplomatic.
right?
Oh, before I did that, I was trading into. Oh, that's a still a free turn.
Yep.
2 for a titanium, because I need more titanium.
Yep.
And then she's also going to go and get some engineer training for biofabrication. So she's at a 7 now, which I think puts me
Yeah,
up on that
yeah.
markers
So
board.
what?
because-
What's the total?
So
number
you
there?
now have 11 plus 3. Moves you to, do you want to do it?
Yeah.
14.
And then that lets me complete my mission. Look at that. She's diplomatic, resourceful, and I need 2 titanium and 4 energy to complete it.
So former Governor Josh has just
Oh,
not only got
Wow.
4-star mission, which I'm going to give
a little applause for
little
the first, the
applause
first official
for the
mission.
first 4-star.
It's
He's
actually a 5-star.
also
because-
got the research accolade, so he's just got a 5-star mission.
because the threshold here is 2 stars, and he just scored 4.
nice.
So there's my resources. And
That's pretty
so
swanky.
this just sits in front.
do I get
so
a new
that-
one?
Yes,
Yes, you
you
do.
can
And you can
choose-
choose either silver or gold.
I'm
Go
going for
for
gold.
What chose a winning
go for
formula?
broke.
formula?
And we need
Um,
one of the pieces to just drop.
So you're on 4.
Okay.
So not only
A blazing
is
start.
former Governor Josh on 6 stars, he's also looking pretty fine there with those white shoes on.
He might be looking to get back into office in a few years, I think.
There- yeah. All right, so it's back to me now.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my free action to do a matter conversion. So I'm going to convert 2 energy into raw titanium. So did that, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to complete my silver mission here. So I just need a crew member with at least 3 different traits. So we've got that over here, and then I need to spend 3 food and 2 titanium. 3 food, 2 titanium, and then I get 2 stars.
Boom.
Okay. Now, would you like a gold or silver mission in its place?
That is a great question. I'm going to be conservative still, and I'm going to go for a silver mission. All right.
Slow and steady.
Exactly.
Wins the something.
Okay.
Well, I have an inspect activities. So I am going to play inspect activities again. So there are only 2 of these in a deck of 100. I happen to get both of them sequentially.
And you've
Um,
got 5 of each class in your tree. Yep.
yeah, and I'm going to go this time to see the training deck.
Is it the top 6 there?
Yep.
There you go, sir.
So in here, I'm hoping I find. Wow, did not find what I was looking for.
One more engineering, right?
Might have to
I mean,
start
I do-
negotiating.
I do like.
This
ooh,
time,
I should go
this
with
time is
these.
ready to get.
I think I'll take that
Who
card.
wants to negotiate?
There you go.
And
It's my turn?
Yep.
I'm going to equip this 1 energy battery pack onto him. So I'm going to get energy each turn. Or each year.
Yep.
And then I will give up some more food for a training card. Am I getting something good? Dan, you looked at them.
yes, you are. But you're probably not going to like it.
Good is subjective.
No, that works for me very well.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much, sir, for putting that there.
All right, so
So
back,
very innovative.
Yeah, very, very.
Back to Governor Matt.
all right, I'm going to spend 3 energy then, and I'm going to upgrade, and I'm going to upgrade my food over there. So I got the biggest grain mill in town over here.
Very nice.
Anyone would think that there was harsh weather and we needed to construct a hydroponics facility to grow plants in a protected environment.
Nah, outdoors is fine.
If only there was a 3-star construction mission that required a level 3 food sector on the table.
Well, maybe he's just chasing for the accolade.
I mean, maybe he's just going.
Now he's
I
got
mean,
2 upgrades.
so
He's right there.
What's the mission on the table for that?
I'll just place it
Oh,
on the
that's
screen.
that's that one there. So this one here requires a
Level
3 food sector, but then a whole mess of resources there. All right.
You're on your way to it.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
You'll get all that food next turn.
Hopefully,
Yeah, depends
unless
on
there's
Unless
like a
the
potato,
planet goes berserk again.
yeah, potato blade on the
what
planet.
if the
or
planet
something.
just blows up and then it's game over? Is that in a die card?
That didn't.
Yeah.
That didn't make the final cut.
Oh, okay.
Game just ends midway through. You all
Throw
lose.
the box out the window.
Yeah.
It's done. Yeah.
So, Mr. Lee Jaden,
No.
over here at Cellular Life, we like to recruit crew. This
Who
time
believe in
maybe
health
we
and
can
safety.
we can see if
Oh boy,
if they maybe we should shut down the production. of
I
that.
don't think that would be very wise.
So we'll just promote Lee to oversee the construction of that facility.
He looks thrilled.
What's our new member?
Our new crew member is Kobe Stryker,
Kobe.
another
Oh.
American.
Kobe Striker. Once per year, you can force all players to pass 3 activity cards, your choice of left or right. Oh, I like that one.
He is a little tricksy devil.
Kobe Striker.
I have come to the point where I can't do anything else.
Okay.
So I'm bowing out this year.
Just kicking his feet back, relaxing.
Relaxing.
You know what? I'm gonna follow your lead there. I'm gonna chill out and relax and max all cool.
Well,
And then there was one.
you know that Cellular Life, we like to recycle things.
Yes. So your recycle item here. Discard any attached item in play. Draw 2 titanium from colony stores.
Well, I think that former Governor Josh here has too much in the way of engineering for this accolade, and it's largely been buffed by this
Plus 1.
Yeah.
this classified blueprints here. So
about
I'm
blueprints?
just going to
He's gonna turn them into paper cups.
I am going to basically do that, and I would like
You didn't know those blueprints were for the to put everything in a dome, so we don't
like a
all-
biodome?
Yeah, we're
Two
gonna get a
titanium.
biodome.
Yeah, but now we got those really nice conical paper cups for the water. The water.
So when the
machine.
next storm comes by, don't blame me.
So from this point here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I need to get something down on my crew. So what I may do is an expansion. So 1 expansion, please, sir.
Interesting.
And I will expand
Put it right around here.
out here.
What'd you get there?
Got a 1, 2, 5 titanium.
Oh,
pretty
Expand
good.
lets you draw a tile and then play.
And then place. So I can place anywhere
Okay.
adjacent.
oh, nice.
Does not have to claim the same sector. But I'm going to go here.
Okay.
And
You're the only one still in, so
from that point here, I've got to a stage where I have 6 cards.
Too many cards.
And I could burn 3
Mm-hmm.
and keep 1. But I am actually in a stage where I actually don't want to burn any. So I'm going to go out of round, out of year, prepare for year end.
Mhm.
But I'm forced then to discard my over.
Okay.
So my 1 science.
Lab sterilization.
It's
we don't
not
need
a-
sterile labs.
So I'm
You
going
put
to
away your Windex, your
Yeah.
space
Yeah.
Windex.
Scares me that the health and safety organization's getting rid of the lab
Well, I
sterilization.
mean, we don't need it.
Yeah.
Over in Cellular Life,
We don't
placebos.
believe in training our
yeah,
employees.
we don't
Please.
believe in small things that can potentially make you ill.
Yeah.
Who
That's
will?
why
I
it's
mean,
just
we're big human
placebos.
beings.
It's just placebos. You don't care.
Yeah.
No,
Sugar pills,
yeah, exactly.
but not sugar because they taste bad.
No, I mean they do taste bad.
Yeah.
Kind of chalky, actually.
Are they chalk pills?
Yeah, well, kind of chalk pills. Yeah, I think so. So, that is year 2
Mhm.
has been concluded, and I am now the governor.
Hello, Governor.
Governor
Is there
Dan.
any way to track what year we're on? Or is
Um,
it just kind of by memory?
by memory.
Okay.
Although that's interesting feedback. Thank you.
Just
So-
curious.
Yeah. Excellent. So
You will
we will
know-
run out of events when.
So there
That
are
is
there
true.
are 15
Oh,
events. So
okay.
as
So you did stack
track,
the deck.
Yeah.
track through the
There you go.
events.
Let the year begin.
Oh,
I hope
now,
we voted wisely.
I hope that that
Shuffle that card.
retooling.
Mm.
Okay.
Ominous.
The colony has a stockpile of defective items that can be repaired to their original state or repurposed into new inventions. Decide which crew receive the items. All players receive 1 item card for each resourceful crew member, or all players receive 1 item for each innovative crew member. So no innovative here.
Actually, this disappears now because the year.
Oh, yeah.
1 innovative here. 1 resourceful here.
I've got 1 resourceful and 1 innovative, and they're both on the same guy. Because Pierre's both. That's why I hired you, Pierre.
You're my boy, P.
So I'm thinking that,
You don't want to give me anything?
I think that we're okay with being innovative.
Even though
Settled
we
their
shot you?
can attach the item exactly now or forever put it into your hand.
All right. Yeah, you know what? I think my engineer needs a robot exoskeleton.
Dun, dun, dun.
So this gets around your issue
Yep.
of having too few slots.
Yep. So then that's going to increase my number of slots by 1, and then this actually doesn't take up a slot in and of itself, so I'm going to have up to 6 things on there.
Correct. I'm going to attach extra storage, so my hand limit enables me to carry 1 extra resource and activity card between years.
Nice.
And, very significantly, the cards in my hand cannot be affected. If somebody tries to play a card which steals my resources or my activity cards, I can throw that in the bin instead of you allowing that to happen.
But
So-
only
So
if it's been attached to it.
But only if it's been attached, and I'm going to attach it here.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
What event? All right, Governor. Let's look what we gave me. Vehicle repurposing. That sounds appropriate for transfusion. Quinn identifies abundant, easily accessible titanium deposits that require immediate extraction. Crop harvesters are temporarily repurposed as transport vehicles. So -1 crops, but +1 titanium.
Guess I'm not getting any food this year. Oh.
Just -1, not none.
-1 minus. That's one. That's 1.
So
That's 1.
yeah.
That'll. This will be 0 actually.
I thought.
No, so that will go from 2 to 1. So
Oh,
just
okay.
the level 5 is so it pays
Oh,
2
okay.
minus 1.
I'll get 1 food this year.
There's still 1 event though.
Oh boy.
Still 1 of them.
Let's see if I could help out here. Gentlemen, I see clear skies.
Oh.
A prolonged period with no cloud cover produces more electricity from solar panels. Planetary effect, resource variation, energy +1. All energy sectors produce +1 power.
Nice.
be worse.
So we get -1 food, +1 titanium, +1 energy, same as last year. This
Hey,
planet
look at
is
that.
it's quite a nice planet. It's
No,
very
it's
nice.
the
consistent.
opposite. We didn't get titanium.
Oh
was
yeah,
low.
titanium is
Yeah.
low. Oh yeah, we've flipped.
So, claim some new sectors.
All right. Let's grab this board here. Okay.
I don't know how I feel about this one.
So I'm saying I like 006 energy.
Mm-hmm.
Put that. I got a 034 energy. Put it by my farm over there
In the top.
yeah, where no one else is.
I got a 115 food.
Not bad.
So I'm going to go ahead and throw that over there.
Except for this year.
Yeah, it's horrible this year.
So I'm going to go ahead and claim the 006 energy.
All right. I'm gonna do this the same way and grab on mine. New one. So someone
So I don't have to grab on my new one then.
No,
No.
you do not.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start, because that's not going to give me anything anyway.
Exactly,
So
so
I'm
that
just
now
going to go ahead and
produces
start
one.
expanding into my titanium
Very
farms
well
over
played,
there.
sir.
A wise move.
So we'll count up the food first.
Yep.
And items that pay. So we have one item over here that pays energy, just to pay
just do the energy.
pay the items.
How many is it? Is it one or two?
Just one.
Just one.
One?
And there's one item that pays titanium, and these items are unaffected by the planetary events.
There you go.
Even though I have solar panels, and it's it's a battery pack. It's not
Yep.
solar panels.
Yes.
Okay, so paying food, which is -1. 1.
That's me.
Sorry, 1.
I'll take
I'll
it.
take my resources.
1.
You sure you want to undo that?
2.
Yep.
So my level 3, level 2 structure that pays 3 gives me 2. And
Energy.
then energy, which is +1. So 1,
Yeah, because that's 0.
2.
So is that one?
Yep. So that's so this is an extra 1, and
That's
another
you.
2. So that's Josh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Mhm.
I'm the energy baron here.
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, never mind.
And then titanium is also up. So Josh is going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. Matt will get 1 total.
Yeah, because I think Josh stole my titanium spot.
I destroyed it.
Yeah.
You didn't need it.
I'll get
It was just weighing you
1,
down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Mr. Governor. So these can go away now.
Okay. God, deal me some good actions here.
I need some stuff. I think.
Some stuff.
No, that doesn't help. It still doesn't help.
It's interesting.
Who wants operations? I got that, and I don't have that quite yet.
So, under my governance, I'm a firm believer that upgrades are the way of the future. And with my massive stack of titanium and energy, I'm going to undergo a program of upgrading this season. So, there is one upgrade, which pushes my marker up to 3.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna be
done my 006.
I'm gonna be really mean to Matt here.
What did I do to you?
I'm gonna play replace mission.
Ooh.
So, replace either one public mission or one private mission. So this private mission, you want him
no,
to...
no, I want to get rid of this one.
Oh, you're going to get rid of this
yeah,
one?
what he just
That's
built his level 3
beautiful.
farm for.
Nice. And you get to choose which to
We'll do a
replace.
new gold one. Logistics mission requires a crew member with at least 3 items, 2 energy, and 4 titanium.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, no, you're going to get it in front of me.
I'll take it.
3. It's it's
A lot of titanium.
it's Matt's turn.
Oh, I don't have enough titanium.
So you can do a matter conversion.
Oh, that's a lot though.
Yeah.
Do you have 3? Oh, you do have 3 items on the character, and you just got all the titanium in the world.
Oh,
No.
He did.
he did.
I
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Somebody stole Matt's titanium sector earlier on.
Yeah. that kind of ruined me here.
They stole it.
They stole it.
I don't know what you're talking about. He didn't do anything.
Okay, so what am I gonna do here? So what does that one actually require again?
A crew member with at least 3 items.
Crew member with at least 3 items.
Which you have 4 on him.
Just showing off at this point.
And you move items around, right?
Yes, you can, providing you meet the criteria.
Darn. Darn.
Thought I had a plus science in my hand. I guess I don't.
Do I
Open
want
my
to
plus
do all
science.
that matter conversion? I don't think I do. I don't think that that's the way to go for me. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach this engineering training over to this lady over here. I can't pronounce her name. Gulia?
Good old
Gulia.
Gulia.
All right, so that's my first one there, and then yeah, I'll go ahead and do this. So I have a crew member with 3 training attachments, and look at that. I don't have to do a matter conversion for this one,
Very nice.
so that'll
A
go over there.
wise
And I get a new one, so I'll take another silver, please.
He's loving these conservative, expensive ones.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like to spend money.
So what's the star count now? So,
So we have
so Josh has 4 over
4.
there plus 1 and 1, so he's up to 6.
I have 4.
Matt's got 4.
I got 2.
Dan's got the 2.
So I have Zachary over here, who also has 3 items. So I'm going to pay 2 energy.
Yep. And 4 titanium.
Actually,
Hmm.
yeah, I can. So 2 energy and 4 titanium.
Yep.
So I'm now going to bump my upgrade marker up to 4.
Wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, you paid 2 energy and 4 titanium.
I thought you were going
Ah.
to the mission.
Sorry, I did 2 things in my head at the same time, which was an illegal move. You've now seen my next move, which I'm planning on doing. So I get my logistics mission.
So you're now up to 5 stars.
5
we've got
stars in
6,
total.
5, 4.
And I'm going to draw a gold.
All right.
And what's the
So
new one?
research mission, incomplete database. Document current building techniques in manuals for future construction projects. We require a crew member with diplomatic, resilient, 4 engineering and 3 operations.
Okay.
A lot
Diplomatic,
of food required.
resilient.
Yep.
4 engineer, which I got.
And
I had
3
operations.
operations. If only you had a 3 operations.
Oh, 3 operations? I think we could do that.
And I'm just going to steal these because I want to take a closer look at them real quick.
Yeah. All right. Let's. Oh, that's a lot of food.
That is a lot of food.
That's 4 food.
Shame,
So it's a
shame nobody has food this year.
titanium. That's an energy. That's 1 food. I need 3 more food.
There are
1,
action cards in the deck that enable you to
2,
convert resources at a 1-to-1 ratio.
3. Yeah, that's nice. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna trade all these in for
Yep.
the food I need when I do this. So I'm going to put some operations on
Good old
on
May.
our girl here. Now she's got 3, and she's
You and
got the
Transfusion are really
resources.
good at doing these research missions.
And here we go.
Okay. Well played.
There you
That's
go.
another 4 stars.
So you now move
Wow.
up there to 8 stars of research
10.
missions.
Or is
And
oh, just
So
it's
it's just their
yeah.
research stars.
okay.
So you're
And,
getting difficult to catch on those.
Oh, another logistics mission.
Let's show that one off in the camera over here. So this one is logistics mission: organize recreational activities to provide a better work-life balance and improve team bonding.
Sounds
On
important.
1 team member requires a crew member with at least 4 different traits. So then you're going to need to spend 4 food and 2 energy. All right.
So I'm feeling like you guys are potentially running away with it. So,
We're not way.
well,
It's jumping
It's
over to me now,
Matt's
right?
turn.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay. So then I am going to go ahead and I'm going to trade in 3 energy here, and I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. So I don't have a ton of titanium, but and this is going to help me in the immediate future, but it's ramping up for me.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to upgrade my 006,
Yep. So then this
and that
will
moves
go
to
4.
4.
All right. I'm gonna trade in 2 energy for action card. Because I just won another card. Ooh.
That's the end of your turn, Josh?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to activate Gulia's ability here.
Mm.
So I'm going to draw 3 action cards and keep 2. Thank you.
Can I have a quick look at the discard training?
All of them?
Oh, I like that one.
I am going to... My go?
Oh, he's still deciding which.
Yeah, so you can get rid of that one there.
Okay, Governor.
I am going to...
Who are these mine?
Yep.
Oh. Did I not see Oh, yeah, I did see those before.
I'm going to inspect activities. So requires among my crew, innovative and 8 engineering. Go through any of the activity card discard piles, pick a card and immediately play it, ignoring any criteria.
Dumpster diving going on here.
So I
Dumpster diving
specifically
training.
am looking for
It's looking for an old AOL.
Yeah,
CD.
yeah.
for this, and I'm going to attach 2 science to Cayman.
Hmm. What course did he study for that?
Oh, he studied ground truthing.
Ah,
Ground
he's out,
truth.
out in the field,
He's out in the
checking
field.
the numbers.
Well, now that I've put him through the systems programming course, he's now needs to go
competent
and
enough
actually...
I'm gonna
Learn in the field. Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
ground.
I'm gonna discard 3 cards to get training cards, please.
All right, so get to keep one of the, or just one of them, right?
One of those,
Yep.
Yeah.
He's not your special leader.
Can't all be cool yet.
Just waiting until you meet Hal.
All right.
Doesn't help me, really.
I'll let him finish up what he's doing first.
You can go ahead.
So I'm gonna get some free crew.
Always a good move.
Free is my favorite word.
Good old Kobe.
Kobe. Kobe Striker.
Reporting for duty.
Once per year, you can force all players to pass 3 activity cards to your choice of left or right.
Some of us have a
Ooh.
mitt full of cards.
I don't need this.
New crew member.
Yes. So the new crew member is Pablo Fernandez. Let's drop him down here.
Hey, Pablo.
All items increase to your crew that increase your engineering, operations, or science class level, or increased by 2.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Very, very good.
Innovative and resilient.
Okay.
So, my go?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to... Um, wow. I'm going to take a short break. We'll be back from these. You can hear a message from our guys here.
All right. All right, so it's over to former governor, soon-to-be governor Josh's turn now, correct?
So I am playing leadership.
Okay.
So Mia is also a leader now.
Ah.
So I can use her ability. And she can equip leader items.
Oh, you got that ability. That's a cool one.
Yeah, so I get to check the event deck
At the start of each year.
at the start of each year
And-
and rearrange it.
Oh, that's really nice.
So if there's a choice, you know whose choice it's going to be.
Oh, no.
And then I'm going to play free expansion.
Very nice.
All right.
And we're going to...
So, yep, a free expansion. Let's put that down. So land grab. Randomly draw a sector from the terrain tray, place it anywhere on the planet, and claim it.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad. There you
See,
go,
I don't
sir.
upgrade my places. I just kind of keep expanding.
Yeah.
Because I'm a transportation
Yeah,
company.
You're going all over.
That
the
makes
place.
I don't really
sense.
care.
Makes perfect sense.
I got some titanium here, so
You don't want the titanium, right?
let's just put it with my
Yeah.
other area.
It's not
Somewhere
going
over
too
there.
far away. Just,
Nah.
just snaking back, maybe. Something like that.
Yeah,
That'll work.
that's fine.
Is that the end of your turn there, Josh?
Yeah, I did an action, so
All right. So I've got some cool stuff here. I got a lot of stuff that I can do, actually.
I want some science. That's all I want.
Science. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play recycle items.
Can I barter for science?
Yeah,
A training
so
card?
on your turn, you can say, I'm looking for science. Does anyone have a science item or science training? And if someone says, yeah, I'd be interested, and
Do you have a science item?
I know, I do.
Yeah.
Especially not for you. I'm going to keep messing with Matt.
Oh no, I was gonna mess with Dan.
I'm sure you would. I don't believe
Yeah.
you.
I was gonna take out one of his guys. Don't let him know when he comes back, though.
So I'm going to go
We
ahead.
didn't hear that.
I'm going to play recycle item here. So
Okay.
I'm going to discard an item. So I'm going to get rid of these 3D goggles here.
Okay.
So those are going to get discarded. I didn't like them anyways.
They weren't working before.
Yeah.
so.
And so I'm going to go ahead and draw 3 resources of your choice. So I will take 3 food. Why not?
Here.
Thank you. All right.
The
And
governor has returned.
Dan, it's your turn. Good timing.
Thank you, sir.
He had government duties.
It was very important. Very important government duties that need to be taken care of.
Matt was plotting against you while you were gone, just letting you know.
Oh yeah, throw me under the bus, sure.
So
Don't give him a science item, by the way.
Yeah.
I was just
I
wondering what would happen. What I was actually doing was just putting the final finishing touches to some new technology.
Oh.
some of the pills.
No. I was just tinkering around with some things, and I obviously had to consult Lee Jaden because I needed to make
Maybe
sure
you
that this was going to happen properly.
And
So if you just
just
have
want
a
me to
look,
reveal this?
I was
Kill crew.
Ooh.
Okay, plasma bomb. Kill a crew member of any player with at least 2 crew members. This cannot be prevented by a metapack.
So both crews have at least 2 crew members.
That's rough.
Are there any,
That's
are there
four,
any
though.
medipacks in play? Anyone
so there is a
protected?
medipack here, but I'm thinking that the ability to see the events and play God is
Oh
just
my God!
a little bit too powerful for my liking.
Yeah.
So I am gonna plasma bomb. You know, I was working on that while I was away.
That's what you're tinkering with.
that was-
tinkling.
That's what I was. That was what I was
That's what he
tinkling
was
with.
tinkling on.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to
goodness.
try attempt to plasma bomb Mei Zhang. It cannot be prevented by a medipack, but it could be blocked by shielding. You'll notice the play criteria on the plasma bomb is fanatical and 6, 6, 6.
I can't.
Where'd you get those numbers from?
I cannot say. My
It
engineer.
was carefully researched through technical documents.
Ah.
Oh, may we meet again
Oh, may we meet again.
into
She
the morgue.
did. It's a dangerous planet. Former Governor Josh.
Former governor and current candidate.
I bow out now. I have nothing else I can do.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play. Can't do that one right now. I'm going to play inspect items. So draw 3 item cards, select 2, and discard the remainder.
Mm.
Oh wow! I've just 2 item. So you've got like, yeah,
3 items. Like
very nice.
Well, thank you. Oh, that's a nice one.
He's the item guy.
6.
That's very nice too. And I get to keep 2 of those? Oh. Ooh.
He's
Oh, I
raiding
don't-
the workshop.
I don't know which ones to keep. These are all so good.
Play them on the
Okay.
camera so that the people at home can know what you're seeing.
I'm not going to take
Christmas
that.
came early in Timus 2 that year.
So what did he discard?
He discarded an exoskeleton, which gives you an extra slot on
Oh.
crew member. So that was the worst of the
Why did he let Matt survive? Oh. He had a leader over there too.
Yeah. I guess he's going for the mission star leader.
Whatever.
Is it my go?
Yes.
So I have 5 resources, and I have 5 activity cards.
And you're allowed to carry 6 of each over, right?
Oh, that's right. So I am going out of year
Oh.
with my
So
6.
it's to you, Matt.
Oh, I got some stuff that I can
So
do.
I
Yeah.
am
Last
preparing
man
for year
standing
end.
this year.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play a
Look at those
protect crew.
fireworks, aren't they nice?
The fireworks of my dead
Yeah.
my dead crew
I
member.
mean, yeah, I mean, it's
And then
that plasma bomb. Just like,
I still
I'm
think
gonna
it's
go
too
ahead-
soon.
oh boy, I'm going to spend 3 of my
Press F-
food here,
press F.
Oh, it
to,
sounds like an upgrade.
and
pay
I'm going to
respects.
upgrade my titanium field over here.
Oh.
So look at that. I'm going to produce 6 titanium.
Just like that.
Just
Back in it.
just let this guy do whatever he wants, you know.
So you're up to 4 upgrades now, so you're right on Dan's heels for the upgrade expert.
Yeah.
accolade.
Makes me feel good about myself.
Well, just so that you know, Lee Jaden is going to have words, and that sector is going to produce 0 resources because I'm going to turn off this one.
Oh, that's
Man, if you gave me that science, I could have killed them.
yeah, I see that.
But
now.
I lost my character, so I can't do it anymore.
So, question for you here, and I'm going to spoil this card, but this has this symbol. Does that mean I have to play this on a leader?
On a leader. Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
And you have 1 extra attachment slot due to your very sexy exoskeleton.
I
And didn't you make the
do.
other one a leader as well?
He did.
Oh, you can
So-
also play it here.
Yeah, but it's not really great for what I'm looking for here. So you know what? I'm going to try something else here. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I can't do that. Never mind.
Well, Matt, if you still have that 1 science, I could help you out.
Right
But
now?
I'm already out.
You're already out.
So you can do a negotiation with a player who is out, but then
He
this
can't
player
initiate
cannot
one.
initiate.
Oh, can I initiate it, though?
Yes,
Is that
you
something
can.
you can give me, Josh?
Do you have 5 science?
No, I don't.
So just to go into this, let's
Yep.
talk about the rules of negotiation.
Mhm.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
PSA.
what we found in a lot of trading games was a situation whereby somebody may be like, have you got this? Have you got this? Have you got this? And 5 to 10 minutes goes by
Yeah.
of game time, nothing happens because people are like, nah. So we introduce the rules of negotiation. You may request or offer 1 thing on your turn. So basically you can say, has anyone got engineering or a kill card or whatever it may be.
Mhm.
You then will find a trading partner. Step 2. So somebody might say, hi, I'm Josh, I'm here all week. And then if you want to do a negotiation, you place collateral down. So this is any junk card, be it resource or activity.
Mhm.
And once the collateral is face down on the table, you then go into your negotiation.
Oh, okay.
The timer is flipped over. You have 1 minute to complete the negotiation. You will pass cards back and forth in secret until you are satisfied. If the timer runs out, the negotiation fails, the collateral is swapped.
Ah, okay.
If the timer does not run out, the trade goes on and your collateral comes back into your hand.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, would you like to initiate a negotiation?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it'll help me at this stage right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to destroy these 3 things,
Mhm.
and I'm going to request 3 action cards. Why not? I like my actions. And I get to keep a whopping 1 of these.
Better than none.
It is better than none. None of these help me right now. Alright, I'm going to take this one and hope that things will go better for me in the future.
I hope they don't.
And, you know, that is going to end my turn. So I'm going to prepare for the year end.
Okay.
Okay.
3 years in the books.
Hello, new Governor Josh.
Returning governor.
Returning Governor Josh.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Everyone got tired of your stuff.
Yeah. Wave to the people. Blow them kisses. Okay, well, let's see if his second term in office is
Better than his first.
Life support testing.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Glitches in the colony-wide life support system require an
So we can take this out.
equilibrium test. Choose how to restore
Parity.
parity. Okay. Crew options. Ooh. All players with fewer than 3 crew members,
Oh, the irony.
me, may draw crew members from the status,
Hey.
starting with you, and bring their crew to a total of 3.
Oh, that's
Right?
nice.
We're going to do that.
Or
That's-
Or I can make Matt lose a crew member.
No.
But
You don't want to kill Cobra Striker.
Um,
Cobra Striker is a good guy.
So I'm going to take a new crew member, since
Pablo is yours.
Pablo's mine.
You can choose to make him your leader or just add him to the crew.
Oh yeah.
it looks like returning Governor Josh has been playing around with those stasis pods
Yeah,
like for his
yeah.
own,
Bringing it.
own good
I
reasons.
just want Pablo back.
It's the Manchurian candidate.
So
Oh,
all
boy.
my increases are by 1 now. So this is
Your item increased by 2.
item,
So the
ooh.
training is not.
train's not. I don't care about that. I want my
You want
I want
your
my extra equipment.
lots of slots.
Okay.
Slots.
Next event.
All right, so we've got crop contamination,
Ooh.
malignant microfungus contaminates contaminates colony crops. Crews can hoard supplies to feed their own or share the food and supplies in colony stores, but some crew members get sick. So crew options: either A, all players must discard one food. Any player who cannot discard one food must select and kill a crew member. I don't have any food, so I'm not picking that one. All players must discard all attached training from the member of their crew with the most training attachments. Ooh.
Oh, that works for you.
Oh boy.
1 engineering.
Oh. So, but they have to
It's
discard all
all-
attachments?
Yeah, it's all training.
Yeah,
attachments.
so then that gets rid of her leadership ability. Oh man. So
Just so you know, in terms of probability, there are 6 of those in a deck of 50. So you were reasonably fortunate to get one.
you know what? I'm going to do the first one because I'm going to kill Kobe Striker.
I killed Pablo.
You're killing Pablo?
He came, he went.
He
If you
came,
had-
he saw, he
So
died.
if anyone has food, you can save your crew member.
Oh.
Yeah. You have
Yeah.
a food.
Could I use protect crew?
Yes.
Yes, you can. Yes,
You can
oh,
say,
yeah,
I'll kill
discard.
her, but I'll discard the medipack to
I'll
save her.
discard the medipack to save her. She eats the medipack.
Yeah.
These
she
bandages
ate the
are
contaminated
delicious.
food, and then they brought her back to life
There
with a
you go.
resuscitation device.
I'm gonna.
Pills not from
Yeah.
cellular.
No.
Different brand.
We have all of the best pills. Just come
We have
to
all the
us.
pills.
We have the
Everyone
best
always
pills.
tells me they're the best.
Oh boy.
Okay, so
One more event.
One
one
more
more event for year 4.
There you go. Make it a good one.
Returning Governor Josh. I hope this is a good one.
We'll find out.
Manifest glitch.
That
Everyone
sounds
gets
great.
choices here.
Sounds unfortunate.
Quinn.
That's
This-
the artificial intelligence for the colony.
Hmm
Oh.
What does Quinn stand for, Sean?
Quantum unilinear neural network. Did I forget one?
Intelligent neural
Intelligent neural network.
There we go.
Yeah.
Discovers errors in the storage manifest. Decide how best to balance the reserves. Increase the cost to expand by 1 food for all players this year. Or increase the cost to upgrade by 1 energy for all players this year. I'm going to say it's going to be very expensive to expand.
Does that
Okay.
make Matt's ability?
So
Oh, no,
upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, how would upgrade have worked for me then? Do I still get the generic spend 3?
Hers supersedes it.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, for him. So I'm
Sure you
going
don't want to do upgrade? Just curious.
Penalize yourself.
So the cost to expand is increased by 1 food for all players this year.
So we need to see a new crew member from when
Oh, yeah.
Papa was acquired.
So everything kind of, our crew looks much more balanced after.
All right, so we've got, and I can't read her name,
Yuzuki.
Yuzuki Yuno.
Yep.
So when consolidating activities, you do so at a.
2 to 3 to 1 ratio.
So what does
So
that mean?
discard 2 instead of discarding 3, and then you see 3 and you choose 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's slightly more efficient because she's the trade negotiator.
There you go.
Yeah. So she is the next one available.
Cool.
Okay.
So the events are finished. So time to claim a sector.
Turning Governor Josh.
Oh, come on. Oh, 006 food.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
care about that.
I got a 125 energy.
I'm just going to put this here. Because, you know what? I don't care about it.
All right, so I'm gonna put this over here. Come on. There we go. Oh, I put it a little off kilter.
And then claim. Back into the.
And we get cards.
We get to claim.
Oh,
Claim a new
claim.
sector, yeah.
I want... What do I want?
No one knows.
That's true. No one does know. I don't want that one. I'm gonna build out where. I'm gonna build out here so you can't come this way.
It's like the Badlands.
This
over
is
there.
my land.
So that one's not adjacent.
Not adjacent, so
to
that
the-
one is
Oh.
Or this one if you prefer.
Oh.
So this one is adjacent.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Sure.
All right, so I'm gonna go over here because you're probably gonna mess with my titanium stores, so I want a little bit of guaranteed titanium.
I can't believe you didn't kill him.
If I would, I could.
I am going to get me some. Okay.
So he only blocks one of the level 3s?
No.
Oh, all of them? Oh my god. That's terrible.
Does he block your level 3s as well?
No. At the start of each year, you can force all of your opponents to receive resources from their level 1 and 2 sectors only.
That is atrocious.
It does say you can.
I mean, you're up
Wow.
for re-election soon.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
he's never going to get reelected.
I mean,
1 year.
how about in the middle of the year, you know, give me 2 action cards, blind.
2 action
You
cards
just hold
blind?
up your fan, and I'll just randomly steal 2 action cards, and I will not turn off your sectors.
Okay, I'll agree to that.
Okay. So all of your level 3 upgrades are active.
Well, thank you.
What about my level 3 upgrades?
All of yours as well.
Pretty cool. Awesome.
Not
All
that,
of your 0?
not that you have any.
Exactly.
Seems
Okay.
fair.
So we will begin dealing the resources. So this year, the planet seems very stable with its climate.
Took a while to figure it out.
Yeah, right.
Starting with food, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 for Josh.
No items.
I have 1
no
energy.
food items. So for Matt, we've got 6 food. And I have 1, 4, 5 food.
If someone gets killed with items equipped, do they get to re-equip them or
No.
they go away?
All get thrown in the bin.
Okay.
So energy, there's 1 energy item. And then that's 0. So 1, 2. 2 energy over here. 1, 2, 3 energy here.
Thank you.
And 9 energy over here.
Ooh.
Jeez. I thought I had more energy than that. I guess I don't.
And then titanium, there's 1 titanium item here.
Thank you.
Where's that from?
And then 1, 2, 3 titanium. 7 titanium.
Hmm.
We are a very metal-rich society.
Metalheads?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 titanium.
Mhm.
Okay. So we are in year 4 of 5, where you may find that upgrading may not be so productive.
Unless you're chasing a certain
Unless you're
accolade.
chasing certain accolades.
Who needs to upgrade?
You
Just
need
slowly expand.
you need 4. No, you need 5
Five.
upgrades to steal the
Oh, I'm not gonna act.
accolade.
Oh yes. I got it.
So, returning Governor Josh, what is your first order of this year? Tell us, the people of kindness, too.
Does anyone have any science they want to give me?
Ooh, I would be up for a negotiation. Do you?
Okay.
Okay, so we get to place collateral down.
Okay. I will place. What do I want to place down?
Uh,
I'll place that down.
Yeah, I think I'll place that down as collateral.
I just want to steal those for a second while you guys
Yep.
are negotiating. I just want to review
Okay.
those real quick. Thank you.
Okay, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, negotiate.
This is the card that I have that I would
Oh,
potentially
that'd be
give
great.
you science.
This is the card I will not play on you.
Well, I would have it. I mean,
No, I'm not offering it to you. I'm just telling you I will not play that on you.
well, I mean, I'm not.
You give me this card, I won't play it on you.
Well, something has to be traded. So
I will
you,
give
you
you.
can give me energy. You can also give me resources. So you
Yeah.
know, one.
I'm sure you take
I will
some
give you
resources.
this. You can have that, but I won't play this on you.
Oh, I'll take that. I think
Okay.
that's fair.
Fair. All right.
Negotiation,
So,
is,
negotiation is
successful.
successful.
I'll move this timer away, and you guys can keep your collateral.
Cool.
Over to you.
All right.
Alright.
So,
Thank you for the science. I really appreciate it.
science. Oh boy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to purchase a training card. So that is 2 food. So there you go. All right, cool.
Okay. I go.
Mm-hmm.
So all science plus 1. This science is worth 2.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1 is 3, which enables me to move this item that requires 3 science to attach to Cayman.
Yep.
That fills his slot, so he's got 4 slots.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have 3, 7 science on him. And I'm going to complete Dusty Panels.
Oh.
What are you doing with that mission?
So experiment with techniques to prevent dust accumulation on solar panels to optimize their output. Requires innovative, strategic 3 engineering and 4 science on 1 crew member. So from here, that puts me on 9 with the accolade, and I'm going to pay 1 food, 2 titanium, and 3 energy.
So let's
and I
do.
will draw a new gold. Josh, your goal.
So where are we with the mission stars? Josh has.
So Josh has a total of 10.
You're at 9.
I'm at 9, and Matt's on 4. Assume
I just realized the card you gave me had a requirement on it. Doesn't help me.
all trades are final.
Yeah, that's fine. Could I still technically backstab and do what I said if I wanted to?
I mean,
Is there rules in the game
it's-
saying you have to keep your word or not?
it's your decision. I mean, the ethics of transfusion, you know, they are
I'm not saying I'm doing that. I'm just asking if it's
Nothing's
game
stopping
rules that say if I made a verbal
There's-
contract that has the whole.
There's nothing stopping you. All I'm
Okay.
saying is that, you know, if you can sleep tonight when you try and
I
sleep.
mean, you guys have a verbal contract as well, right? With the.
Oh yeah.
So,
we've
I
got
mean,
that
we'll
going
see.
on down here.
See what happens. We'll
Don't-
see if everyone's gonna stick to their word.
Yeah, we'll see. I gotta trade 3 cards in for 1 to grab cards. I don't really have enough cards to do that. What's our top guy over there? Operations.
Operations for
So
diplomatic and
she-
resourceful.
And she discards 2 cards, draws 3
Can I see
cards,
her?
keeps 1 card.
Yep. She's good for cycling through cards.
So what happens if you actually run out of people in the stasis deck? Is that a finite number there?
Yeah.
Okay,
so-
you don't like reshuffle back in or anything?
No.
Okay. You don't resurrect any of the dead crew members?
Not
No.
in this version.
Zombie land.
Yeah.
You might find a resuscitation device in the corporate outbreak expansion,
Ah.
which is a special item.
Right. So this would give me that, which would give me.
So how many upgrades do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
We are tied.
I will hire this this new crew member.
Oh, is she going to be a leader?
When consolidating activities, yeah, I can do that.
Leader.
Leader.
And that's what 2 food and 2 energy.
Yes.
All right. Screws up some of my other plans, but
Yeah, who needs plans?
we'll work around that.
Plans are overrated. Okay, and the next crew member coming out of stasis, we've got Casey Hunter, structural engineer.
So can I kill one of my crew members and just put someone else in there if I'm at a full pro?
So
or
you
can't?
wouldn't kill them, you would just put them
shove them back in
back
their
into
pod.
stasis,
So they go on the
screaming.
bottom of the deck.
Don't put me back in, Josh.
Oh, he's cool.
Yeah, so he's actually going to be very interesting given the accolade in play.
You have first dibs on him, sir.
I do, but getting him to 7 engineering won't be a very
Oh,
easy
what was his
feat.
types?
Strategic and resourceful.
Yeah.
That doesn't help me at all.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to... So I'm going to go ahead and first I'm going to attach... I'm going to make Gulia... I'm sorry, not Gulia. Yeah, Gulia?
Idha?
She's already fanatical. I'm going to make
Idahari?
Idar fanatical.
Okay, so she's got 6 attachments. She's full now? I think?
Yep,
Yeah, she's full now.
Yep. Yep.
And so with that, I am going to... I still could do a free action of changing some of my resources around if I needed to. I don't need to right now, though. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to complete that 3-star mission up there.
Boom.
So that is 4 food, 2 energy.
So that puts you on 7.
Seven.
So 10, 9, 7.
All right.
What mission do you want next, Matt?
No, that was a public one.
Yeah,
So which one
Yeah,
would you
you
like?
still
Oh,
get
I
to
still
choose.
get to choose?
Yeah.
Let's make it a 3-star one. Why not? We'll make it interesting. Go big or go home.
Going wild.
Ooh, it's a 4-star.
Mm.
4-star research mission. 1 crew member needs to be resilient, resourceful. 3 engineering, 4 operations, and then 2 of each other one.
Mm.
Ooh.
If only I had
Resourceful.
operations.
Oh, I don't have resilient.
Which I just gave you.
I'd like you to just have a look at my vehicle control unit.
All right.
It's very important because it adds 3 operations when I use it.
It sure does.
And given that Lee has resilient,
Mhm.
resourceful,
Yep.
3 engineering, and now
Oh boy.
7 operations because all my operations is +1.
Oh.
So I can attach it because this is worth 3.
It is worth 3. Damn.
I think that poor forecasting is something that I'm going to be looking into.
Oh man.
So there's 2 and 2 and 2. And that just bounces me up to 11,
Oh man.
12, 13.
And how many research mission stars are you at?
I'm at 8.
8 and
Tied.
Josh is at 8.
I'm going to
so-
also draw a gold.
So we've got here another research mission. This is overweight cargo. So you need a fanatical resourceful, 3 of the science, 4 of the logistics, and then all those lovely resources down there.
I don't have any fanatical crew members in Sally Life.
I've got fanatical, but they don't have resourceful on them. Oh well.
Mm.
Interesting. That might be take us a little bit of time to research into the overweight cargo there.
I think I'm going to play Inspect Activities.
Ooh, love that card.
Big play.
Favorite
Yeah.
card in the game. The power at your fingertips right now.
Well, what do I want to do with it?
Free resources, kill people, take structures. Because
Go through any of the
And
discard
if you're
piles
looking
and
for
play it.
science or
I
training
have some
mission-
Yeah.
science. Yeah, let's look at the training deck.
oh my god, I thought I was going to lose my crew member. Then.
There's still time.
There's still time.
Let's put this here. In
Um,
case he wants to look at it.
That does not help me.
Darn.
Does-
That does not help me.
Can I see the?
Yeah.
Let me see the item deck as well, just real
Yeah.
quick, just because it's smaller. If there's anything cool in there? No, that doesn't. I don't care about any of that.
Oh,
This is cool.
oh, spaghettios. So some of the things that going through Josh's head right now is, how do I kill Sally Life? Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, I could just do the plasma bomb again. Just be like, oh look what I found, and my
Yeah.
you left some of this
We're
here.
just
Oh.
cleaning out the workshop.
I mean,
we found
yeah.
the bomb.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, you probably want to go and tinker with it first.
So Josh,
It's
I'm
usually
just
what you have to do before you play
looking
plasma
at your
bombs.
people over there,
Yeah.
and we might be able to help each other, Joshua.
Well, maybe.
I'm just looking to see if you've got like some good operations people.
I got some operations over here. You know, what, I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna kill you.
Oh,
I'm gonna go silver. I'm gonna do a free training, which is draw 2 training cards.
Oh,
very nice.
Because I
Very-
want some.
very nice.
That's just what I want.
Ooh.
Mm.
Over to you, sir.
All right. So, is doing a
Negotiation.
negotiation an action on your turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But if it fails, then it's not.
Oh,
You
okay.
can do something else.
So, Josh,
Yeah.
I would like to negotiate with you.
For what in particular?
You can declare one thing.
So I can declare that I want something or that I'm going to give him something.
Either or. Yes, request or offer.
I am going to give you 2 things to help neutralize Big Pharma.
Oh,
Whoa.
I felt like that's a good thing. Are you looking for anything in particular? We have to. I will agree
yeah,
to this.
yeah.
Okay.
So
So
we put
I
a
will-
collateral
Collateral
down.
goes down.
All right.
Alright.
We'll put down this collateral. Here.
Timer, would you like to
Yeah.
do the honors?
How long is the timer anyway?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Negotiate.
Okay. I want to give you that.
Oh, that is lovely.
Returning Governor Josh, don't forget I voted for you this year.
You did. You did.
I chose not to clean your level 3
Would
sectors.
you like that in return?
Can you sweeten the pot just a little bit more?
I just picked this up.
All right.
Oh, actually, I might want to see that back.
Okay.
Withdrawn. No, I don't need that. So yeah, you can have that.
Sure. I'll take this.
All right, cool.
Okay.
God, you
Trade
guys
is
are good at
consummated.
negotiating.
Yeah.
Time to spare.
Is it,
What happens if all your crew members die?
you must have 1 crew member.
Yes. So if you had 1 crew member and something happened to them, then the card may say you draw a new one, so they come
Okay.
out.
Mhm.
And if it didn't say they had a new one, then by a miracle, your crew member miraculously survives whatever happens to them.
Gotcha. So that's the end of my turn there.
I'm feeling vulnerable to quite
Vulnerable.
I wish there was a little bit more on that card, Matt.
I know. I know.
I can't.
I figured you might be able to fiddle around with some other cards and make it work.
What's the current stasis card?
4 engineering, resourceful and strategic.
Can I see it?
As my order, I'm going to inspect training. Draw 3 training cards. Draw 2. Discard the remainder.
Matt, did I give you the Fanatic card?
No.
I saw it somewhere. It's not in my hand. It's in the deck. That's interesting. So I could technically kill one of my own crew members.
So you could put one of them back into stasis.
No, I could technically kill one of my crew members, and then it says to draw a new card from the stasis deck, and I get it for free instead of paying the 2 food and 2 energy.
Yes, you could, if that's the card.
If,
that's
if
the
that's what
card.
I wanted to do.
If that's-
hypothetically.
I'm
Hypothetically,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I wanted to do that,
Yeah,
that would be a
that's a legal
legal
I mean,
move.
if transfusion is that ethically,
I can't. I mean, there's just labor laws. I can't fire the guy. I just gotta.
Oh my god, so you kill him. You know.
You know, things happen. All right. Ooh. These are all activity cards, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So I'm gonna play some science on Liz. She needs to be more sciencey. And I'm gonna
Oh, wow.
play,
big boy numbers there.
he needs some more operations. And she needs to become innovative.
Uh-oh. Don't like
And,
the sound of this.
I believe in you, Josh.
This guy's gonna get some more science.
Ooh. Inching closer.
Ooh. And he's
And-
also full.
I get +1 extra. Oh no, I changed it out, so I don't get that anymore. Yeah, we're gonna play. We're gonna play this. Kill crew.
What are you playing?
Who are you killing?
I'm gonna kill. I don't like this guy with plus all operations and all science. There, he's not. He's too much of a team player.
Well, what Josh didn't know is, while he was behind one of my rovers thinking he was tampering with my brakes, I was behind one of his rovers tampering with his brakes.
Oh, counteraction.
Boom!
No.
Josh, I'm going to force you to kill one member of your crew.
Oh,
All right,
man.
I'm killing Pablo. And guess what? I get the guy I wanted on top of the
Ah.
deck. So kind of worked in my favor, and I don't seem so bad about it anymore.
Yeah, you hired you outsourced the kill.
So, just so that you know, there's only a couple of working
Yeah.
stasis pods left
I see that.
after the crash.
So we have got Christina Natalia. So your food sectors produce +1 resource when resources are dealt.
Oh, she is nice.
She's innovative and resilient. She's pretty nice.
Always a favorite amongst farmers on Chimus too.
So
So that was the end of your turn, Josh?
yeah, that's the end of my turn.
I'm going to go ahead and trade in these 3 here.
Hang on. Oh, yep. Sorry.
And I'm going to grab action cards, please.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
It's going down.
Alrighty.
Matt, is that your whole hand?
I've got a lot of stuff in my hand.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, I was just gonna give you fair warning, but you're fine.
Why?
Just do what you're doing.
All right. So
The
that's that.
the reason I was going to interrupt, I'll just tell you. You know what was it? That program that you win a prize,
Oh,
and they
that's-
say, "Oh, but this year you could have won."
Yeah.
Do you want me to show you? This year you could have done
Sure.
all engineering +1
Yeah.
on your crew. 6, 9,
Oh,
11,
I completely forgot
15.
about that.
You just would have stolen it with that one card.
Oh my goodness.
But I've decided that if you're playing your own game,
Yeah, that's my fault for not paying attention there.
Now, to be fair, he could have also discarded those 3 cards to do an upgrade, which would have stolen this from you for 2 stars.
See, that's what I get. I get too much in a one-track mind.
so you're good.
So that was
That's
an
your-
action to do that.
was an
Yes,
action.
that was
Yeah,
that's my
okay.
turn.
So
What are you doing, Dan?
there's
Upgrading?
many things. Let's see.
He's counting something out. That's one mission. That's another mission.
Have you met my friend Lee?
Yeah, I have.
I think they're well
He's
acquainted.
a really nice guy.
Well, Lee likes quantum mechanics. It's
Okay.
something he likes to do in his spare time.
But
Oh.
he's not cleaning this.
I said, Lee, listen, I know that you've been working on this in your spare time, but I'll pay for you to go and sit in on that training course with Quinn, and just, you spend some time developing in that, and then I thought that it would be really good to send him on a disaster planning course.
No.
Probably going to be quite useful, a little bit of fanatical maybe as a result, and what that means is that we can start looking into this overweight cargo problem, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you're all going to be really pleased that I've solved this puzzle for us,
Okay.
and the Herx engines are now going to be able to, have improved lifting capacity. So I'm just going to, hand those over to Sean, and draw another gold.
So let's show off that goal here. This is a 3-star. You need fanatical, resilient, 5 operations, all on 1 crew member, and it's going to take 2 energy and 3 titanium. So fanatical, resilient, and 5 operations.
All right.
If only I had that on Lee.
My turn.
Yep.
We're gonna play exchange activities.
Hmm.
So the fun thing about this card is I only have 1 action card.
Force all players to pass 3 activity cards to your choice of left or right.
Huh.
So, Matt, I could either give him the 1 card you gave me, or I could give it to you, and I take 3 of his cards, and you have to give him 3 of your cards. So, would you rather get the card, or you rather him get this card?
So that's all on 1 player that you need it, right? But he can re-equip stuff. I don't want him to get that card.
All right, so we're gonna pass to the left.
Fine.
Okay, Matt, you have your card back.
Thanks, Josh.
So I'm giving you.
3 cards.
What have you got over here?
I got stuff. I got lots of transportation vehicles.
Got all the buffs. Got the buffs.
So the reason why I played all my cards out last turn was
I see what he's doing.
Sure.
I
here
see
you
what
go.
he's doing.
Here you go.
I'm getting 3.
Yeah.
I likes it.
Yeah.
Likes it.
thank you for giving me the resilient stuff that I
Wow.
can't use.
You've
Yeah.
given me the best cards.
Yeah. I had very nice cards.
Yeah.
So my ability is I trade 2 cards in
Yep. Dump
instead
2.
of.
C3. Keep 1.
Okay.
And that was your go. So it's.
Alrighty. So.
Oh, look that you passed me the same card I just played. I just can't play it this time because it has a different requirement.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to... This is difficult here. So I goofed on my engineering before.
So
Made that
Lee
mistake
can
there.
currently complete the research mission, a 3-star research mission.
Yeah, but you know what? I really hate Lee, so I'm going to give him some poison.
Oh!
So,
Have this apple, Lee.
yeah.
Look at this tasty apple. I think I'm gonna choose the red one.
Isn't it
Yeah.
delicious?
It looks so nice. Oh, Lee, we've done so much research together. We've looked into poor forecasting and overweight cargo.
Shut down a lot
But-
of level 3 sectors.
I just love talking quantum
Overweight
mechanics.
cargo, just
with you.
really fat cargo drivers.
Lee, may we meet on this planet or the next?
Who's going to be your new leader?
That's a good question.
Captain or captain?
And there you go.
Thank you.
So, what am I going to want more of in the coming year? I think probably I'll go this way. Okay, and it's my go?
Yeah.
Yep.
You just died, so.
Well,
We'll give you a turn.
I was just about to complete that offline generator
you're not.
mission. But instead, I am
You
going
take a quick
to
break.
get free resources, courtesy of my good friend Matt over here.
Anytime.
Yeah.
So, we are going to draw 3 resources of your choice.
Oh, you have enough too, don't you? Look at that. So you get 3 resources. What are you grabbing?
I would please like a food and an energy
And
and titanium.
Original.
Thank you, sir. It's you, sir.
I'm going to discard these 2 to draw 3 training cards, please.
Using his leader. Well played.
All right.
All right. I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to activate Gulia's ability here.
Yep.
So I'm going to draw 3 activity cards of your choice. So let's do 3 action cards, and I get to keep 2 of those. Thank you.
Can't really do that. That doesn't help much.
Is it my go?
He's just deciding which one he's
Ah,
going to
Yeah,
do.
you can go ahead.
I'm going to buy Christina.
Okay. She's going to be your leader?
Yes, she is. That gets me a lot of food. We have a new crew member coming to stasis. When you guys are ready, we'll...
Okay. So the new crew member is Akhtar. She's a scientist. She's got an interesting ability.
At the start of the year before sectors are placed, you can select 1 resource type to be +1 or -1 for all players. Oh, that's neat.
She looks thrilled about it.
All right.
Innovative and resilient.
Any more death that starts going on, there's maybe not enough crew members to, be buying any more of them. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't kill each other anymore.
Said no one ever.
Said no one ever. This apple's delicious.
Just going to get a point where we can't repopulate anymore, and it doesn't matter what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's on me now.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to...
Oh, no, sorry.
It's,
I bought... It's
Oh, it's
on
Josh's
Josh.
turn.
I'm going to trade in 2 titanium for an item card because
Why not?
why not? I'm not upgrading or doing any of that fun stuff. All right. Cool. And more of this. I got that.
All right, so how many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Sure, I'll do that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play Convert Resources. And that's going to allow me to trade these do a matter conversion at a 1-to-1 ratio. So with these 4 titaniums, I'm going to trade those in for 2 energies and 2 food.
Interesting.
I'm going to turn titanium into people.
Um, 4, 5, 6 with my extra storage and my 1 resource.
Dropping out.
I am preparing for your end.
I'm going to trade these in for some trading cards, please.
Three. There's 2 there.
Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to recruit her to my team. So I got a new science buddy. So I get to... This is if she's the leader, she gets this ability, correct?
Yeah.
So at the start of the year before sectors are placed, you can select 1 resource type. Cool. So I'm not going to make her my leader.
Okay. I am preparing for year end.
And then we do have second to
programmer.
last.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a new engineering person here, so she's level 4.
Ooh.
Oh, she would be great for...
5 of your structures to any unclaimed sectors or sectors you already own, providing no other claimed sectors obstruct this relocation.
So, returning Governor Josh, what Vasanti enables you to do is all of your sectors out here, you can move the structures around,
Up to 5.
up to 5 of them.
We're going to trade
You
those
can
back.
use them to upgrade.
And 2 food, 2 energy to hire someone. I am dirt poor. So I'm gonna bow out and say I'm done for this season.
Time to prepare
All
for
right.
it.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach this leadership ability.
Max 1 per crew.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Why did I even
Just
take
can't
that
make a
from
whole
you,
team of
Josh?
leaders?
Yeah. I mean, why not? So I'm not going to do that.
If
So
everyone's leader, does that mean no one's a
no
leader?
one's a leader.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like
I'm going to go ahead and
Declaring
trade in
everyone's famous.
Yeah.
3 titanium.
I mean, if everyone knows everyone, then everyone is famous.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
There are only 5 people. They're all
And-
famous.
I mean, that is true.
I am.
We're getting to that point where there's only
Upgrading.
a handful of us here. So
I mean, yeah.
So
Have you met famous Sean?
all right, Josh.
I'm out.
Oh,
Oh.
So
very
doing
interestingly,
You now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upgrades. Dan only has 4, so he loses this.
so you go to 9 stars, and I drop all the way back to 15 stars.
All the way back, yeah. So I'm just going to pad myself a little bit, and
Yeah.
I'm going to upgrade one more time.
Wise move.
All right, so I'll go ahead and upgrade this guy over here.
And how many
Oh,
research missions do you
I
have?
do have 12, so I'm
12, because
gonna
this was only
claim
8,
that one.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you should have this one.
Oh, that's not nice.
And you still in?
No, I'm out now.
Okay.
I will
nice.
gracefully bow
So,
out.
so we're in the last round now.
Oh,
Last
I
year.
think that we should sing Old Lang Syne.
I don't know the lyrics.
We can kind of hum it and mumble it like most people do. There we go.
Yeah,
Good enough.
So
Yeah.
we are now moving into the 5th and final year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Player with the most stars of missions is the winner at the end of this year.
Oh boy.
Okay. And what's the star count right now?
So we have scores on the doors. We have Purple Matthew
7
on
here,
9.
plus 2 more there.
So 9 plays 15.
Oh, plus this one,
16 plays 9. So 9, 15, 9.
Anything could happen.
All right.
Okay, so the colony governor marker.
Most importantly, I'm rounding out the governorship
Yep.
here.
As we all burn and die.
And let's see what we get. A trade tariff.
Ooh.
Quinn identifies a discrepancy in your trade logs. If you do not possess high enough operational command skills, you must pay a penalty so the colony can recoup its loss. So I have a choice here. If you have less than 8 operations among your crew, you must discard 1 activity card for every matter conversion you perform this year. And then the other one is if you have less than 8 operations, you must discard 1 activity card for every negotiation you make with your opponents this year. So I think both of you are safe. I'm the only one with less than 8 operations, right? Oh no, you have less than 8 operations too.
I'm good. You two are.
So you know what?
I know how to operate.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
this,
prevent
this
you-
is only you.
Oh, it's only me?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you.
Oh, that stinks.
And just be aware that if you do get 8 operations during the year,
It opens it up.
it opens up.
All right, I'm okay with this though. I'm not going to do any trades here, so no negotiations for me.
Okay, so just if you just put your marker on.
Yeah.
Choose.
Starting out good as governor. Do that like that.
Banish yourself to your own room. So I'm not going to trade with anyone.
Yeah.
Go away.
I tweet about it.
Yeah.
Is it still Twitter in this?
It
feature?
is. The technology really stopped developing for social media.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you that under your governance, I've been a little bit naughty?
Oh no.
I've identified a stasis pod operating in a way that I've never seen before. Should I hack into its system to save the crew member, or sacrifice them and try to repurpose it as a resuscitation machine?
Just want to let you know that when I saw the card, I thought that D was an O, and that read very differently to me.
So, options. You can immediately acquire a crew member from stasis to add to your crew at no cost, Vasanti, or kill the next crew member in stasis. You can immediately resurrect any crew member in the morgue and add them to your crew. So, I think that I...
You're gonna bring the lead back and just
Stop that.
Oh.
No.
I have other aspirations. There's a certain young lady in the crew
who is actually really good for the
So,
next research.
Vasanti is unfortunately going to be
Oh, you're killing her.
sacrificed.
Really?
Please
So
leave
who's the
them
next
back.
crew member? Well,
Yeah, I'll
And-
let him. Yeah.
Kim, who allows me
Oh.
to go through the last 6
I thought
activity
she
cards.
drowned, right?
Yeah, she-
Oh, a few years ago. I
A few
remember
years
that. I
ago,
saw
yeah.
it on the news. Yeah.
I'm glad her body was still such in good shape.
Yeah,
that,
yeah. The
Oh,
water
man.
kept it in good condition.
Is she sure she's not a zombie?
No, seriously. The stasis pod
Brought her back.
hack has been pretty. Pretty
So you
useful.
just have
Stasis
found
pod
eternal
hack.
life then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
and
it's
you're
only
still pushing pills,
it's
but
only-
you found
Yeah,
eternal
yeah.
life.
it's
Yeah,
only
turn
that
the
one
corner.
pod. You see, it was operating suspiciously.
Okay.
Now,
And you used it on someone else and not yourself?
yeah, I just thought I like him so much.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
do we want to see who's in the last pod?
Last and final crew member. So
The youngest crew member on the mission.
we can just double check here that if any of our crew members were to die now, there would be no one to replace them because of the fragile nature of our planet and the number of crew who survived.
So once per year, you can steal 1 attached item in play and attach it to a member of your crew, ignoring. Oh, that's nasty.
Ooh.
Bit of
I mean,
thief,
it's,
that
at the
one.
end of the game, that's really doesn't really mean much, but
Could be
Could
the
be the
difference between
a mission.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
just
that's
grabbing
true,
that
that's true.
item that's going to win or lose the game.
Okay.
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 And
So-
last event.
Let's see what happens last. Ooh, I get a
Former.
choice.
Former.
Go, Governor.
Status
Let's-
inventory. Quinn has identified a bug in the status pod inventory. To troubleshoot the problem, you can either spot check a few crew members or reset the system.
Oh,
Draw
right.
the next 4 crew members and the statuses into your hand. You can reorder them and place them face down on top of the deck. Turn over the top crew member. That's good because we only have 1 stack left. What's the other one? Or turn over the top crew member in the status deck, shuffle the deck, and do not reveal the next crew member. All crew members required face down this year. Turn them face down. We just turn the status pod around. Be like, this is really sad. We only have 1 guy left.
Create a little suspense.
Put him against the wall.
Who is going to be next?
Yeah.
No one knows.
That was a tough decision.
oh man.
We just didn't want to look his face. Just like it's just like we're really sad that it's down to 1 more person.
Oh man. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to draw from the middle here.
We have a lucky 13 people left in this whole settlement. Like, all right.
Things got real difficult real quickly.
Just put that in my circle. I'll just complete the circle of life over there. Oh, that's fine.
Circle. All right, and then we go ahead and inhabit those areas.
Yes.
What do I want to inhabit? There's nothing great for me out there. I'm gonna go ahead and I want some more titanium. Do I want more titanium?
I don't know.
I don't know what I want in life right now. Yeah, I'll take more titanium. No, I'm gonna take food.
I just want to find Bob Ross and that's his mind. He can paint me happy little pictures and make us all feel better.
I'm going to also claim titanium.
What do I have for resources? I have a ton of energy. I'll take the titanium as well.
Okay.
Copycat.
I guess. I don't know.
Food first.
So, we have 2 items that do a titanium and energy, just so that you
You
know.
want to do this first? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, so the energy is
Here.
Over here, and I get a free titanium.
there you go.
Why, thank you.
Okay, and we are gonna go with
Food.
food. So 2, 3, food.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, that's an ability if she's only active. Okay.
We have 1, 2, 7 food for Matt,
Not bad.
Thank you.
and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
Oh.
because of Christina.
Had to one up me there.
There you go.
We're gonna do
Energy?
energy. 0. 1, 1, 2 energy. Did you do no upgrades all game?
Yeah, no. What are upgrades?
3, 4 energy.
You find out I do very odd play styles and just like
Mhm.
decide to go into one little thing.
Yeah.
I was really good at research and missions till you stole them from me.
6, 7, 8, 9 energy.
Till you killed my crew members. That's actually what happened. Like I
You've
had
got 4 crew. We've all got 4 crew.
Yeah.
but I had better
Yeah.
crew.
These are
and
the
I
chunks
got-
that you got
Yeah,
now.
I had to get,
leftover-
like, the
those extra
leftover,
pods at the
like-
end. So those are half dented pods in the corner. That
1, 2, 3, 4 titanium.
I know I needed to start with the best, and I did. And then you just like, oh, now we just go into
Yeah,
backup
you did.
reserve.
That's
I mean,
why
I
she's
didn't-
been doing great for me.
I know.
I didn't do that.
I'd
You
call
know.
any restructuring.
I figured
Yeah.
since I couldn't upgrade for cheap, like I could have before, I'm just not going to upgrade at all.
I was
Just
like, I'm throwing my toys out the pram. Do not like upgrading for more money than it's normal. Depends on what your normal is. What
Titanium.
titanium? So we've done that. So 9.
That's it.
Only 9.
Thank you. Plus my one freebie in the beginning,
Yeah.
so it's
I mean,
around 10 titanium.
nobody gets 10 titanium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A measly 5.
Heard this urban legend. This guy got 10 titanium once.
I think you need some more resources there. It'd be a shame if someone just destroyed all your resources.
It would. It would be terrible.
I don't know if that's a card or not, but
You can steal 2 as a maximum.
I don't want to steal. I just want to destroy.
I mean, you could maybe. What we would maybe do is like write a blank activity card, and you can just
Fill in.
fill it in. Fill in the
Atomic
blanks.
bomb.
Yeah.
Kill all players besides yourself.
Yeah.
Ooh.
One of the things that we actually had to do in the balancing of this game, which has taken the longest time, was actually figure out in a gigantic spreadsheet the actual value of all of the cards and all the combinations
Mhm.
and all the potential things, and do a lot of maths in actually getting all of the numbers to polish. So how much is it worth to kill a thing and take a thing and so on and so forth. So we worked it down so that stealing 2 resources
Mhm.
roughly balanced to the kind of other things that are going on in the game. Any more than that, it starts to break and becomes too powerful.
All right. So it's my turn now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. So I'm going to start us out with, Pierre, you're going to get more sciencey. You're going to get some more engineering ability. So that takes me up to 14 engineering.
Ooh.
So it's tied.
Tied.
It's tied, but I need to beat him in order to get on the
Just
track,
need
right?
one more engineering.
Mm.
If only you had an all engineering. plus
Yeah, that
one
would have
hat.
been great. I don't know where
Super
you can
handy.
get those. And then...
And then?
I want to keep this one? No, I'm going to get rid of that one. So I'm going to just trade in these 3 cards. I'm going to draw one more item card.
Sorry.
Make it a good one.
Just one, or
You
you?
get to see
Oh, I'm
3.
sorry, 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You just want to top deck it? You could.
I mean,
You feeling lucky?
might be for the best. That doesn't help me.
Good. Maybe.
I hate all of these. Alright, I'll keep this one.
What's the maximum upgrade? 4 cards or 5 cards?
Maximum
4 cards
For
attached to
your
your...
crew. Yeah, 4
maximum,
attachments.
yeah, 4 attachments.
Okay.
Unless you have her, she's the only one that breaks that rule.
And then the exoskeleton.
I mean, yeah, forget
I mean,
about
if
the
we start
exoskeleton.
listing off all the exceptions. there's a few.
Typically 4.
Is it my go?
Yeah, it's your
Yeah.
card.
Well, I think it's important to send my botanist on a mission planning course.
Okay.
So it's really, really crucial because that 4 operations that we're going to get is also going to be combined while I was kind of just preparing for the year end with some military exercises.
Ah.
So I could make
Naturally.
her strategic or fanatical, but she's been a bit crazy about growing some plants and what have you.
Then
While
you
she
got
was
the
doing
research
some
mission.
and that's also what it is needed magically for the offline generator mission.
Oh.
So there's 3
Nice.
stars.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
You're not going to do what, Josh?
Might have been
So-
able to stop that. Maybe not.
So there's the monies.
So what did you play to do that anyways? You gave her
So-
2 learnings?
So 2 learnings, fanatical, resilient,
Alright.
4 operations, +1.
Oh
5.
boy.
These ones are the most powerful things in the game. They make all the numbers ever so slightly easier.
Yep, and I just got rid of him.
Don't worry,
Like a
it's
chump.
your first game of Lander. I'm sure
Yeah.
there'll
And
be
what,
many more.
what are you gonna show? Another gold?
Do another gold.
Alright, let's show it off over here. In this camera here. So it is a 3-star. It's the logistics mission. You need 8 logistics and requires at least 3 operations attachments.
It's a lot of operation attachments.
Yeah.
I don't got any of that.
So that's on your entire crew.
Oh,
Okay.
entire crew?
Yeah. So I have 3. 1, 2, 3.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
And you have 1.
Why did you design this game?
All right, I'm gonna get rid of these 2, and I want some training cards.
Okay.
I just need to train more. I need like a little montage. Rocky here.
Even
Yeah.
Rocky had a
Do-do-do.
montage.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this card, and you can have these 2 back.
Alright, is that the end of your turn there, Josh?
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, I'm going to complete this mission here that I've got
Ooh.
hidden. So that's a 2-star. A little something something. And 2 energy. And I'm going to take a gold just to see if I can round out the game with it.
Nice. So what's that put you at?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the mission stars.
Plus,
So 10.
10.
yep. And what do you get, Dan? 19?
Many. 12, 15, 18, 19.
19, 12, 10 or 9?
9.
9. 19, 12, 9.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I think it would be rude not to.
Just do that logisticals mission.
do
You know,
some
just get that out of the way.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
you can find a better mission for me.
I think so. That's how we roll over here. And construction mission.
Oh, what do we
What's
got over there?
construction anything?
So this is a construction mission here. So requires at least 1 level 3 titanium sector.
I don't got
And,
that.
Hey, I know someone that does.
A lot of titanium.
I got 10.
Okay. My turn.
Yep.
So Lee needs some operations training,
Right.
so she can then operate this survey equipment
Oh, nice.
because she needs some more science.
So what does that give you?
That gives me my research mission for malnutrition.
Ooh.
And
So-
that's
Study native algae to see if it's a viable food source.
Not better than those pills.
So it
Not better than
requires
pills.
fanatical, innovative, and 7 science.
and I got all those.
So
So
12,
there's the resources for
13 stars.
And how many research mission stars?
12
12.
plays 15.
Okay, I'm getting closer there.
that. Getting closer, but not quite there.
And what new mission are you going to
Oh, I
select?
will go for a gold mission, of course.
Going
Oh,
for
yeah, there we go.
going for gold. Did you guys have that over here?
No?
We had a really awful daytime TV like quiz thing called Going for Gold.
No.
That was the theme tune to it.
Hmm.
All right, so back to my turn.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to convert more matter for free. So
Yeah.
I've got the convert resources.
Nice.
So,
God, there were only 2 of those in the deck, and you got both of them.
yeah, it works out nicely. So that's that. All right, I'm going to convert this 4 food here into all energies.
Mm.
Thank you.
I can't on-trade someone, right?
Correct.
Oh, wait. I can do that. That's fine.
I am going to dump 3.
Mhm.
C3 training, please.
It's from the bottom here.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Josh.
Someone want to trade me some energy?
No, I get a detriment if I trade. Sorry.
You want me to trade with you?
Yes.
Former Governor Josh?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you can.
Yeah, I'll man the timer.
I want. I'm asking for energy.
Oh, you want energy in? Okay, I
We
will
have the collateral
play a
down?
collateral down.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, negotiate.
Okay, what would you like, sir?
I would like all the energy.
How many
need,
energy?
I need 3 energy.
3 energy. There's 3 energy.
Okay.
What are you going to give me?
What would you like?
Sweet
What do you
me.
need?
Show me the money. Show me the money.
Does either of these help you?
You make him an offer he
Oh
can't
my
refuse.
God, that might win me the game. What am I missing?
You don't need that.
2, 3, 4,
Nah. It's horrible.
You got
Terrible.
the timer going.
6.
Yeah, tick tock, tick tock.
Tick tock. I'm sure my brain is gonna come to this any second now.
Slowly running
It's
out of
that.
time.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Pick up
That's the
your
end of my
collateral.
turn. Yeah.
All right, so back to me. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to complete that mission over there. With all that
Construction mission.
titanium.
So
2,
let's have a
3,
score on the
4,
doors.
5. So that's going to give me another 3. So I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 2 more there, so 14.
Climbing up.
And Matt,
Right.
what, do you want another gold mission or another silver mission?
I'm going to bring out a silver mission.
Oh, he's gonna lock the board with crappy ones.
Oh, or is he?
So let's show that one over there real
That's an
quick.
interesting one.
So this is 2 stars, logistics mission. You need resilient, strategic, 6 engineering, 4 science, 2 food, and 3 titanium.
Resilient and what?
Resilient and strategic.
I got one of those. Might have another one of those. I almost have everything needed for that.
See, I was doing it to help you out there, Josh.
I just don't have the.
Did I drop titanium? Yeah, I did. No, I dropped an energy. This should have. Okay, I think I did something wrong here. Where's all my titanium go?
You just did that mission.
Yeah.
so
5, 6, 7. Did I spend other
This one here?
titanium? That's an energy.
Okay.
So you traded 4 titanium for.
I traded 4 food.
Food for 4 energy.
Did I
Oh,
drop
right, okay.
titanium?
So you spent 5. Yeah, there should definitely be 2 somewhere. Did it fall
It's the
that way?
face down card right in front of me, man.
It's an energy,
Yeah.
which I should only have 3 energy, so I might have accidentally given you wrong cards before.
So how many? 2 you should have?
I just swapped this one out for a titanium.
And another titanium.
Yeah, 2. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not cheating, I promise.
Whose turn is it?
Mine, sorry. I'm going to buy a training card, please. Thank you very much.
All right. Lee's done with her
So is she gonna
survey
move?
equipment, and it's going to go back over to this guy here, and then I'm going to finish another research mission.
Woo!
Which is 4 energy and food, and it needs diplomacy and strategic, which he just has already, and 5 science.
Wow.
So he's
So
good.
15 stars plays 15 stars
Ooh.
of research
Wow.
missions.
So we're going to trade these in, and I'm going to take another gold mission.
He's coming for
Disappointed on this.
All right, so my turn now. I'm actually going to go ahead and complete my construction mission
you.
here.
Wow.
So that's 3.
Oh,
big 3.
boom.
So that's another 4-star there.
So what does that one require?
3 of each, and then 4 upgraded sectors.
Well done.
I have been upgrading.
Well played.
All right.
So
and,
what's the total mission stars?
16, I believe. That's 3, 6, 10. Yeah, 16.
Plus
17,
this
18.
18.
So 18 plays 19, plays 16.
This is close.
19, 18,
I'm going to take a silver mission, please. Maybe I
What,
can
what are we
get it.
talking about? For what does he have?
So 19, 18, 16.
Oh, for points, total points.
Yep.
All right. Don't know if I can do much.
I'm going to get another training card, please, sir.
This is the last one.
Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, you haven't even used Galia yet. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you.
You'll go, former governor John.
Former.
Don't like my mission. Like, I can do it if I had more resources. What do
Does
I
anyone want to negotiate?
Does anyone want to trade me a bunch of more energy?
I'll give you 1 titanium.
I don't need any titanium. That's all I have is titanium. I am titanium heavy right now.
Well, you can do this mission, which would take you up
I
to
can't. I don't have the food for the mission.
18. I can trade you food if you want to negotiate for it.
Don't do it.
It's not enough for me to win. To do that, I don't know what I need.
You need a 3-star mission or a 4-star mission to win.
I have
We're all scrabbling around in the dirt here.
I need
But if
just-
if you just got one more research star, he'd take.
Oh yeah, if
the
you got
accolade,
one more research star, you would
Oh,
flip
man.
it and you would win.
because you would be down from 19 to 18.
Yeah.
research.
He would
star.
go up one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had another research mission on the board. And my personal one is not a research mission, so
If someone was
So if that's the 3-star though, that would take you to 19, and we have a.
You know what?
We do have a
Yes,
you
time.
guys,
there you
you
go.
guys go
There
do
you
your
go.
thing.
I think maybe another
I'm
mission.
gonna
will
wait.
get
Maybe
taken.
you
Yeah.
clear out some missions and I can take
There you
something.
go.
All right, I'm using Gilia's ability. I want items.
Okay.
Items,
3 items.
Thank you.
I can't get the energy for this one. If I can get the energy,
Turn that one in.
there's no way for me to get more resources, right? Besides converting.
I have
so
ener-
action cards.
I have
provide
energy.
Resources.
You want to negotiate?
Energy. Yeah.
Okay. Pop a collateral down.
I'll put one of these down.
Okay.
Would you like to do some titanium for that?
Yeah, I'll
3,
do
2, 1.
I'll do a 1-to-1 ratio.
A 1-to-1 ratio. I need to keep 2 of them. I can't use my collateral.
It will come back into your hand if the trade is successful.
Can I use my collateral to trade with you?
No, the
No.
collateral is down.
I only have 3. I need 4. I'll give you this other card.
And
I'll give you this card and 2 of the titanium.
done. Deal.
Hold on.
Trade experts over here.
Oh, it's now your go, former
Former.
Governor Josh.
Okay. Former Governor Josh. I do have all this. I still really want to see. Thinking about it, but I'm just gonna wait some more. You guys can go.
I'm going to trade in
for the chance of
these
something
3
up here coming up.
items. These 3 things here. I want to draw item cards. I hate all of them. I'm going for a Hail Mary here.
Yep.
All right. Okay. And I only get to keep 1 of these.
Yes.
I have to get rid of another giant robot suit, you know. Deep down, it really pains me to do that.
So this is Christmas. I'm going to do an observation. Doop.
Fine, I'll keep doing stuff. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to increase my engineering.
He got what
over
he was
here
looking for.
on Gulia. So now I have 5, 6, 7 plus 3. That's 10 plus 16.
So you just moved past former Governor Josh.
No.
No.
So what's the scores on the doors now that we've had this?
So that's 10,
It's upset.
16, 18, and then how many points is that giving me?
19.
19 points.
19 plays 19 plays
I just
15 now?
15
plummeted.
now. Ooh, wow. Well,
Oh, I could.
It's not what I want to hear.
I need to do this now.
You can wait again.
I'm gonna block that action.
Oh,
That
that's
prevents
just
him not being able to play that card, right? And it just gets discarded, or
no. So he didn't play
Action card.
oh,
an
it was
action
a-
card
I
itself.
attached an item.
Yeah.
It's activity card. Okay.
So if you attach the item, it's still your go.
Oh, no, I'm just gonna end my turn there. I'm gonna observe you
Observing.
guys. You all look wonderful today.
I'm going to.
So because I banked all these observes, I could potentially just kick back and relax and make you guys duke it out until the very end, and hopefully keep some stuff available for me.
Exactly.
Do those. I'll see 3 action, please.
You going for the Hail Mary now?
Yep.
I think I don't need these last 2 cards, so I'm gonna discard these 2, even though they're kind of good, and take 3 action cards, and maybe I'll get a better action.
So you can discard 2 because of your leader, right? She lets you discard 2 and
Yeah.
then draw 3. It's pretty solid.
Yep. Oh, free crew. That's super helpful.
Who could
Who
it be?
it
We don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna observe you all. Have fun.
It's been a glitch in the mainframe, guys.
What does that mean?
Really sorry to tell you. Do you want to read it out?
Replace all missions in the game, starting with the player who played this card. Place the discarded missions at the bottom of their respective mission decks.
Oof.
All the missions in the game.
So what?
Require. Oh, well, thank you for helping me get some new operation missions.
Wow.
We'll see how this turns out.
Some of us
So
will.
This is an interesting one.
So, starting with someone that played this card. So,
Sorry,
you get-
stop. I'm gonna play a block action. there.
Oh, no!
It helped both of you.
Just wait.
And you
That's the
can
end of your turn.
No. So he's just played a block
Okay.
action.
Okay.
you can block his block if you want to.
So-
I tossed out my block.
Oh yeah.
I'm
you
going to
tried.
block the block.
Oh,
yes.
They
Shields
know what
up.
is what, but they don't know what is what.
Oh darn.
Oh.
Okay.
So a whole load of new missions going on.
Shoot.
You can put 3 gold missions out for us.
So the standard allocation
So
goes
gold,
to
gold,
the
silver, silver.
gold, silver, silver.
Okay.
Ooh, 4 stars.
Innovative, resilient, 7.
7 operations.
I don't.
Oh,
have
I'm only
the-
3 ups away.
Oh boy.
And those are the 2 silvers.
Then we've got a construction mission here. Requires at least 5 claimed sectors, then an energy and 3 food.
Everyone's got that.
And then the logistics mission here, strategic, 4 engineering, 2 science, and 2 energy, 1 titanium. Thing is, I'm out of resources, and that's my problem right now.
So now
Okay,
everyone gets
so-
to choose new.
So starting with me, I'm going to go for gold.
I'll also go for gold.
I'll take a silver.
Oh, this is poop.
Is
Guess-
that
The pod.
is that a pod?
Yeah, it's a pod. So guess what card I'm gonna play? I'm also gonna play replace missions because I don't like any of
Oh,
these.
wow.
Interesting.
Been really glitchy this year.
Wow. I've not ever seen
Back to back.
back-to-back
frame
mainframe
glitches. Yeah.
glitches.
They thought they had the system back up and running, and then it failed again.
I've genuinely played about 700 games of Lander, and
Never
I've
seen
never
that.
seen that before.
We like to do new and unique things at Twist Gaming. There.
I see that.
We pride ourselves in glitching things.
Yeah.
So now we have to get Matt to read out all the missions again.
All right, so this one, water shortage. It needs 3 upgraded sectors. You need an energy, 3 food, and 4 titanium. I would love that one, except I don't have any resources left. Then we've got logistics mission. You need 6 traits amongst your crew, 2 energy, 1 food, 2 titanium, and then a construction mission of stagnant water. So we've got water problems going on. 3 adjacent sectors, 1 energy, 1 food, 2 titanium.
Okay, and then
I'll take a
Oh no! Don't do this to me, game. I can't win. All right,
so close.
just can't get to it. I mean, I could do the construction mission for a freaking point. That's completely useful. 6 traits? Do I have 6 traits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I have 5 traits. It's the end of my turn anyway because I played that card. So it's Matt's turn.
2, 3. Oh yeah, no resilient.
All right. I don't really have much I can do here. I've only got 2 cards, so I can't trade it in. So you know what I'm going to do? I can play... You know what? I'm going to dumb your team down a little bit. So they're going to get -3 science for the rest of the round. They just forgot a lot of science. They got bumped in the head.
So I've got a few resources, and we're tied.
Mm-hmm.
So I am.
Can you actually buy anything?
I've got 2 titanium, 1 food, and 1 energy.
Oh, you do have 1 energy?
No, I need
Oh.
a 1-to-1 matter conversion.
Oh.
And you played both the cards in the game.
Oh, But she's not active, though. She's not your active... Oh, I'm going to say, you have the lady to search the discard pile, but she's not your active...
Leader.
Oh, no!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No! I
It's
can't
not there.
see
Guess
it.
what? You could reshuffle the missions again for a 3rd time, and maybe
Please
you'll get
stop.
something that works.
No, please stop.
Do it.
Do it. I'm just gonna take.
Do the missions.
I'm just gonna take.
Get a
this
mission
card.
that you could get. Ah,
What are
you had your
take?
chance.
So I've taken a card.
You had your chance.
You could have done it.
You had a chance to reshuffle the missions one
Sure.
last time.
You'll go.
He's got something else up his sleeve right now.
Oh, sure. Let's see what that is. Let's take the sticker down one more.
I'm
Observe.
preparing for the end here. I'm just gonna,
Refer to the end of times.
Yep.
I'm kicking back. There's nothing else I can do.
as governor, I've enjoyed this
My-
settlement.
You could trade in your 2 titaniums for a card.
Then I'd be. It's lossy, so I would be. I'm 1 resource short. So I'm preparing for year end.
Okay. Well, even for all your action cards.
Um.
You, go
You
trade
just
3.
took up a shield for no reason then.
Okay. Well,
I
I'm going
don't
to
really
trade
understand.
3 for 3 then.
There you
Three
go.
for 3 action cards.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Won't be a matter conversion.
Oh, I think I might win the game.
Oh no! What'd you get?
You go, Josh.
So I'm gonna observe, see what happens over here.
So recycle item.
Mm-hmm.
Required in one crew member, 4 science.
I dumbed down one of your guys, but you've got science across the board, unfortunately. Discard any item attached to your crew to draw 3 resources of your choice. Wah, wah.
So I'm going to dump this extra storage item,
Josh, do you have a nope over there?
Nope. He has a nope because he picked it up.
Yeah.
and I am going to take. All I need is an
All you need.
energy.
But can you do this one?
All 6 traits among my crew.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3. Whoop.
Oh. Got more over here.
Oh,
There
thank
go.
you. 1 diplomatic, fanatical, innovative, strategic, resilient,
You
and
have resourceful.
there's no resourceful. Set in my hand.
Oh.
So I'm going to do this 2-star
So
logistics
what
mission,
resources are you taking? You need 3 resources.
and I'm going to take 2 energy.
And
That's all I need because that'll basically do it. And I don't know, 1.
So your extra
one food.
your extra resources aren't worth points or anything at the end of the game either. Okay.
It's just the stars. So
But you can't do that
that's
yet.
that's my go. So now it's Josh's go. So if
My
there's
turn.
any way for Josh to be able to,
I'm still waiting.
I'm still waiting for you to take that.
Then you're
so
gonna open
there's
up a mission.
2
Open up a new mission.
energy,
Oh.
2 titanium, and 1 food, and that will literally be me out the game. I can't do
Is
anything
this,
else.
is this your resource?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that puts me on 21.
And are you gonna take a silver or gold mission?
I'll go for gold.
Yeah. Research mission.
Ooh.
I might be able to do this.
Oh. Plot twist.
Oh, okay. Resourceful.
All on 1 crew member. You've got no activity cards.
Don't judge my life here. Resourceful and strategic. It's right there.
You just need
You
to.
need 7 operations.
If only you had all of the operations items that you had that you threw in the bin,
Wah, wah.
All right, so I need 2.
and you got the right resources for it as well.
I do.
no.
I do have the right resources for
That's,
it.
that's like the game-winning mission. You
It's
take the
taunting,
research accolade
yeah.
as
Yeah,
well.
take
and
it,
then
and yeah,
you
so
go
you'd
from
finish
16
on
to 20, and you drop down.
22.
and-
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh.
Just one away.
I don't like this. Let's go for some weird Hail Mary here. I will purchase an action card.
Colony cleanup.
Steal item.
Oh.
Ooh. I do have the resources for this, but will that make?
Oh no, you have subsequently been nerfed all the way down from where you were.
Yeah, I've been very nerfed, because you destroyed my whole team.
He's got a couple 4 operations over there.
But
too.
that's a trait, not an item.
Oh, okay.
You could take that and buff all operations +1.
It doesn't help.
But
It doesn't help me get that.
There's no ops items. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go for a item card.
Did you out, Dan?
I'm out. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I got operations 2
It's a start.
at the start, but not nearly enough, and I now have none of the
Yeah,
resources for it.
Ah,
Yeah.
So
it's like you're preparing for
I'm
your
just
end.
gonna trade in these 2 for 3 action cards,
You never know.
and see if I could just blow your guys' faces up or something, and just go out with a bang. Because that's all I got. I got some plus science. That doesn't help. A steal item. Well, that doesn't help. Counter action.
Where were you before?
Yeah. You could have stopped Dan.
That doesn't help. I will keep one of these. I will trade in my last 2 resources
Yeah.
for a
item?
card, and I'll trade this card in with that card to get 3 more actions because
Going all out. I like it.
I'm just gonna see what I can do. Desperation calls for desperate measures. All right. Free resources. Extra abilities.
Oh, are there any abilities?
Can use all of the leadership abilities of your crew for 1 year.
Oh, really?
No, I don't think that helps me at all. Free resources doesn't help me at all. But I do have this card.
Free resources would get you an extra star. You end the game a little bit bright.
Or I could just kill one of your crew members and just be satisfied with that. Because I did get that too. Oh, you get the new stat. You get the last guy in
Yeah.
the status.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eric.
Yeah, let's
we
do
don't
free
know who it is.
resources,
Yeah,
and
that's right, you're
I
right.
will
It could
take
be
the
anyone at this point.
construction mission.
There you go.
Okay.
So
Looks like game.
We'll play.
Alrighty.
So what's the
And-
final tally then?
Final scores on the
would've been
doors.
a research mission that I could have done because I don't have that much food.
16 plays 19 plays 21.
Wow.
Oh, so
Tight
close.
game.
You got me with your very last action there, too. I'll chalk that up as a close enough to a W for me, because I feel like you've played this game once or twice before. And, yeah. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you for showing this off. So anything about this game that we maybe didn't get a chance to show in this playthrough, or did we really hit all the bases there?
I think we hit most of the bases. We didn't see all of the cards, but perhaps
We got pretty
We
close.
saw a lot of
So-
them.
Fair amount.
saw a lot of them. You would have probably chuckled if you'd have seen it.
Oh, there. Oh, goodness. Self-sacrifice, corpse fertilizer. Kill a single member of your crew and draw 4 food from colony stores. Oh, goodness. So you get to eat some long pork.
Requires fanatical.
Makes sense.
Awesome.
So there are a
Quite a
whole stack of events.
Yeah, there's quite a few events that we didn't go through.
There's the other accolades, but we saw them at the beginning.
Mhm.
There's all the missions we didn't see.
There's all those crew that died in
There's
the
all-
initial crash.
all the
that
dead
didn't
crew
come
we
out
didn't
with
see
their
in the
different
crash.
abilities.
Very cool. So, Dan, where can our viewers go to find out more information about Lander and everything else going on with Intrepid Games?
So please go to www.landerthegame.com, whereby you can find out more. You can scroll to the bottom of the page. You can see our Play Before You Pledge map, whereby you can go into one of your local game stores in the English-speaking parts of the world from August the 12th, Monday, August the 12th, so next week.
Mm-hmm. And when is this going to be coming onto Kickstarter?
So we're going to Kickstarter in March 2020. And at that point, we hope that you can play before you pledge for the next 7 months, so that there's enough time for you to kind of spread the word and tell people about the game that you've enjoyed.
Very cool. Dan, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
And Sean, thank you so much for your display abilities.
Thanks for having us.
All right, and thank all of you for watching at home. We're going to take a brief intermission right now, but we'll be back in just a few moments with our first impression session of our Spotlight stream here, where we talk about our favorite aspects of the game, any constructive criticisms we might have, and the most important question of the evening of would we play this game again. But signing off for now, I'm Matt.
Josh.
Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.